Hi, chat. Very unfortunate day today is. I'm not blocking the feet. I'm blocking the other EV. Which EV is hotter? I wonder. Which one allow me to become smaller? Ooh, almost showed some belly button. Which one is more attractive? I think they're both different. They're both kind of different. I don't know. It's kind of, yeah, I would have Feral. Jello, why would you play Marathon? Did you lose a bet? How much did they pay you? Yeah, this is Mossad, is sponsoring the stream. Big, everyone, I love Israel. I sound really sad and depressed, and it's because I'm playing Marathon. I'm not, this is truly Cole. How long will this stream be? I'm hoping maybe an hour, maybe 40 minutes if I can get away with it. Word of the day, Cole. Just all around a tragedy. That face when I like Marathon, that face when the bull isn't here, that face when I love BBC. I'm sorry for insulting you like that. I'm sure it has a free kill 123 100. I'm sure it has many great qualities. I don't like FPS games. I'm playing this game because a sizable a number of premium beaners have requested I do this. So, if you become a high-ranking premium beaner, you too can have the opportunity to torture me. All right? Cole Goon Corner. Well, it isn't even here yet, so you can't judge it. My favorite dark woke Reddit streamer. That's me. That's not a bad one. The seductive one on the left dancing. The paws just are too small, you know? Maybe if they were bigger. The right one wins on the paw game alone. That's perfect since I'm hour out from home and I'm actively burning to death at the moment. I'm sorry to hear that. I love Israel. Praise the Mossad. Right flag, right spirit. 24-hour Fallout 76 stream. That's never happening. But, you know, we all told you not to stream it today. No, 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 no. You said stream it. You said not to stream it today after I announced I was streaming it today. Sorry, buddy, but that's not how it works. Once I choose a day, that day's filled up, buddy. That day slot up. It's slotted up. That's how that works. I can't change that. You're not gonna tell me to do that. That's not how it works around here, okay? Sorry, buddy. Sorry, little bro. That's not how we're gonna do things. Where the hell do you get all those pictures from? A taxes folder. Good question, though. Ah, hello, Trout. And oh, hello, Trout, indeed. Welcome back. You weren't here for the last couple of streams. Welcome back. Where is live? It's either -40 or 110. What is that in Kelvin? I'm not good at reading Fahrenheit. What is that in? Could you tell me what is that in Kelvin? That sounds pretty cold though. That's like below the freezing point. It's in the negatives. Dang, that's crazy. I hope you get a sweater or something. That should help out. French gorilla, French Niagara, Niagara, Neger. But I said it with an E, as in like a guy who's annoying. I really do love the nation of Africa. Okay, if I could. I wanted to, for my senior graduation trip in high school, I wanted to go to Wakanda. But then I found out it wasn't a real place. Dude, I don't think I ever shed tears like that day. Deltarune when next week for sure. Dustman was busy this weekend touching himself, so we were unable to do Deltarune, but that will continue. The country of Africa. The hive mind. Sup, boss. Welcome, Nef Genesis. Welcome, everyone. After Dustman wakes up from castration. That too. Yes, my favorite country, Africa. Delta Troon. So true, Trout. I will leave to a different town with my family for holidays. Well, the holidays just passed. I think you're a bit late on that. The holidays just happened. Happy America Miss, everyone, by the way. I hope everyone had a good... If you're not American, I know a lot of you aren't, then it sucks to be you, I guess. Lamau. But, no, seriously, go eat a cheeseburger or something. You know, still celebrate the spirit. Day 16 of asking the cool Goon man to play MGR. I mean, if you're leaving, I can't do it before then, you know? That's like if I I gotta respect the person who asked it, as I'm known to do it right now. But you can take solace in the fact that I won't do it for at least another 40 days. So don't worry, brother. I am not freaking American. I already said that. Okay? It's the freaking capital of the planet. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're not American. It still affects you. Long live Canada. Hopefully not for much longer. America. That's more like it. That's more like it. No offense to all you Canadians out there watching this. You're not a Canadian. If you're watching this, you're a beaner. We've gone over this. So that's kind of like if you were blacked before, but you go to the cleric and it's like the recovery spell was casted on you. You lost your status. You lost your affliction. I cured you. I know you're not, as a Canadian, I know you may not like doctors. They're scary because they tell you to kill yourself in Canada. But not me. I'm not going to do that to you, okay? The only person who gets to kill you is me. So, Deltarune or Ultra... Nah, dude. I'm never playing Ultra Kill. I own Ultra Kill. Thank you, Kurok. I'm never booting up this game. I am not playing this game. I'm not playing Ultra Kill. That's not happening. Deltarune, sure. Can you call Deltarune gay? Yeah, especially after Chapter 5. It's pretty zesty. Not even zesty. It's full on ooh, is that like a big fat 900-pound man? Don't mind if I do. It's that territory, you know? But then again, I grew up with Undertale. I used to role play Undertale. I was a child. I was a kitten. I was groomed, in fact. So I would more so blame the, wealthy homosexual who groomed me on Amino rather than myself for the way I ended up. But that being said, I have no attachment to the boomer shooter genre, nor shooters in general, nor the concept of a robot or the platform of Reddit, which kind of brings me out of the target demographic for Ultra Kill. I'm not going to play that game. Nothing about it looks appealing. If I were to play a boomer shooter, I would play what's it called? Like Don't Stop Something Pop. That one. I'd play that one over Ultra Kill. I think it's better. Just visually looking at it. I'm being fully unironic here. I think it is better. And the reason I say that is because it's honest. Okay, you look at that, you're like, yeah, that's a gay game. It's not trying to hide anything. It's not trying to be something it's not. It's just like, yeah, do you like getting pegged? Here's your game. This is for you. Don't stop girly pop. Exactly. I'd sooner stream that than Psycho. No, that's not the one I said. I want to play the game on that image. What's it called? There's like that image where it's like the guy and he's got the estrogen bar and he's got like the revolver, and then there's like the guy on the middle of the screen and he says, "Forgive me for liking Marathon. I've been abused by extraction shooters." Bro's been extracted? Bro's gotten his seed extracted. I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you for the 10 though. Very beautiful. Mwah. Maybe I'll like it too. I won't admit it. If for some reason the only FPS game I've played and liked has been Stranova, and I already mentioned that, and it's tragic because that game has like one player, and for the longest time it was me. But unfortunately and tragically, if I do like this game, I will lie. I will not say I like it. Don't act Shroony Pop. Due to this being a marathon stream, I will not remain past the first hour, for I hold myself to a dignity higher than crap stain of a game. But what if I want to play more Cold in the future? No, if I want a boomer shooter, I want the full trance experience. Just go get an angle grinder beat. Exactly. You understand it. No, you get what I mean, though, Umber. You get what I mean. I free kill should have given this money to me to buy Prime in CS2. What are we even doing here? What manner of punishment is this? That's what I ask myself. Not consensually. I wouldn't have it any other way. Means you're American. Favorite fighter jet? I like the Uzi a lot because it's what most of the associates of my neighborhood used, so I grew up all around it. That's a good question though. Play the original Doom. No, no, no. It's like that's like Unk status. Like, okay, ancient gamer over here. Like, oh, what are you? Like what type of horror gamer are you? And then it's like, oh, the Neolithic gamer, and then it's Dandy's World or something. That's what I mean. That's what you just said to me. It's like, bro, Unk status much? Hey, dude, you should. Are you trying to get into like RPGs, man? You should play like Rogue. Are you trying to get into roguelikes? You should play the original Rogue. Might I suggest that banger, that low key a classic though. Low key, dude. Have you considered playing Might and Magic too? No, I haven't, and I won't. You know, I'll LARP. Nah, the LARP Dusk. I'm not LARPing. I don't like the genre. There's a difference. Nah, the original few are quite mid to today's standard. Get on Overwatch. No, the only time I got on Overwatch was to like play with Marilyn, and that was awful. That wasn't fun. That wasn't good. I didn't like that either. I LARPed Overwatch as a kid. I pretended to like Overwatch so I could hang out with like some kids, and I was a kid too. That wasn't like a creepy thing. I was also a child. This was more so a thing about being a pathetic loser than being a pervert. Cole, that's true. True, guys. Can we get Yeshi a true? Can everyone true react this man? Means I have 10 more days. I leave at... Dude, Persona mentioned. Persona... Wow, no way, like Persona time... Oh, we gotta freaking steal his heart at. They released more information. The only good thing to come from Persona 4 Revival is Rise looks really hot in the commercial trailer that they made. They didn't show it in the English commercial because America is not a country, it is a colony of the greater empire of Big Yahoo. Glorious be the real legitimate nation of Israel. But that's not enough. I'm sorry. Rise being hot in HD 4K 8K is not going to convince me that it's a good game. I'm not playing it. I'll probably play it, but I can't say that on YouTube, but I am not looking forward to it is what I would say. You should play Roar you should play Roar 2. It's a P. You should play Roar. You should play Roar. Roar. Why I don't know why I did that. You didn't I'm sorry. I got someone gifted me. Very cool by the way. Lovable. You guys are so lovely. I could do unspeakable things to you or let you do unspeakable things to me. I got Binding of Isaac. I've never played it. Most of my roguelike experience comes from Enter the Gungeon. I have like 1,000 hours on that game. I love that game, but I never played Isaac. But maybe I'll stream it. Maybe I'll stream that one. Maybe we'll do a short Isaac stream sometime next week. There's a couple of smaller games I want to check out before, like I said, we do the next multi-year long epic before we come back and I don't know stream Yick again or something. So I might play Isaac. Big thanks for that. Because I that is an actual. Sometimes you guys will gift me like a real game, not just this Brimstonian next level super coal that you just send me to like make me. I think, in all honesty, Israel 33 wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. The worst game I've played on this channel, and this is a controversial take, was Arknight's Enfield. I'm sorry, that's just true. I didn't like that game at all. It was boring, and the Foids are kind of I'm not gonna lie. The Arknights girls, they're as far as gacha women are concerned, they're on the lower side of the spectrum. That's just true. Okay, there's tough competition out there. Daily Isaac streams incoming. That's not happening. That's Limbus. That's gonna be on Limbus. The Limbus is gonna be the game where it's like, guys, Limbus Fridays, and then I just play Limbus till the end of time. You'll see Limbus when we get to Limbus. That's just like bam. Every week there will be a Limbus stream. Does not matter what's going on. This channel, Limbus has like become a parasite on the side of it. The weekly Limbus grind. I'm a sucker for roguelites. What's the difference between a roguelite and a roguelike again? Just play the first one. Infinitely better. What about Half-Life 1 and Halo 1? I've never beaten it, but I have played like half of Half-Life 1, and I enjoyed it. I should probably finish it. I've never played Halo 1, though. Eddie's a big Halo guy. We might do like Halo 1 multiplayer. We've discussed maybe doing that. Have you played original Arknights, by the way? Yeah, I didn't really like it, personally. I don't know. If I wanted that type of gameplay, I'd just play Bloons. So it's just not for me. It's not my type of gacha game. Project Groom. Limbus Company's peak gambling addiction. It's my chosen one. You know what? Maybe I could try playing Terraria as a summoner after 1k plus hours. It's fun for the Terraria playthrough, playing as a healer, because I like healers and also because I only ever play summoner. I was not. It's a completely different play style. It's kind of cool. I've only ever played Terraria as a summoner before I decided to convert to becoming a full-time pocket pussy. I mean support, put like uh, pocket support, pocket support. That's what I meant. Roguelikes are linear progression, while roguelites are meta progression. These are fancy words. I wish I knew what they mean. Beans, I have ADHD, and I recommend you play Ultra Kill. I already said I'm not doing that. That's not happening. We got to play the game. Unfortunately and tragically, we have a game to play. Frick, there's something in my ear. I hope it's not a skin mite. That'd be very unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not used to be a submissive I face tank as a Chad melee. Who said you have to be freaking submissive to be a support? It's like a leadership role. Like if the support dies, the whole team goes down because you're the one providing. That's not submissive. Ever heard of like a paladin? A paladin is not that's a support role, but that you wouldn't call that a submissive role. You're supporting. All a Limbusi company player needs is lobotomy ego in the name of love and hate. And Don Quixote, I know these characters, so you're lucky. You didn't spoil anything for me, but I know these characters. As a Ruina player, all I need is Tifref. Can you play Minesweeper? Frick! That's a good idea for a stream. Unironically, I'm gonna make that a members only stream. Next week, members only stream Minesweeper. I'm just playing Minesweeper. Sure, I like that. That's I think the sale is still running. Yeah, there's a couple of game I need to get. By that I mean singular. There's like a few. They're all furry dating simulator. They're all lewd furry dating simulators. I'm not buying any like actual games. Beat Banger's on sale, dude. Dude, should I get Beat Banger? Okay, first person who says this. Who should I get? Should I get Beat Banger? First reply, Beans, what were you doing on June 21st? I was being an ally to the LGBTQIA plus movement. so, someone make, someone make a. There's I've seen like the GIF of me of Beans there, with like the Turkish flag in the background. Someone do that one, but for the pride flag. That one's really cool. Someone do that one, but for the black symbol. Beans, listen. Listen. Beans would be Tifref. What does that mean? Would I be like Tifref? I wouldn't whine as much. And Tifref's pretty cool. She doesn't really whine. Roland's more of a whiner. And yeah, I would Tifref. Okay, Beans, stop yapping. Ain't no way. Beat Banger is solid, but hard to goon because gameplay is kind of tough. Listen, man, I saw they had like I was talking to Dustman the other day about this. We were like, hope scrolling the goon archives, and there was a mod for Beat Banger that replaced the titular Beat Banging. I don't know how the mods work, but it added in Miss Circle, and I'm like, all right, I gotta see what this is about. I gotta bang to that beat. Play marathon already. Said no one ever. Say 7K lunacy. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I assume that's the titular gotcha currency for Limbus. Fine, I'll play the game. Fine, yeesh. Guys, apparently we have to play the game. So, jump scare warning. Here we go, guys. All right. So we got a lot of extra greebles on screen this time around. We got the goon corner there. Was I gonna add a marathon goon? No freaking way, dude. I don't know any of the women in marathon. I don't think there are women in marathon. So what if you play a different game like Tetris? So real. So I just kind of put in a bunch of random furry women in there, that I like. You got Breaks in Best Pokemon, by the way. You got Meowscarda. You got frickin' what's her name? Mia from World Flipper. I love World Flipper. You have that girl from that from that glitch slop show, but the girl's hot, so who cares? And apparently, like that one Mahjong game has a furry girl. I guess I gotta play Mahjong. What the frick is Kit doing here? She's a hot cat girl. What do you want? What do you want from me? We also have the Dark Souls 2 corner. Since we're going to be playing a bad game, I decided what if we had footage of a good game, so you could like go up there and then see like, okay, so so that's an emotional support corner. Yeah, that's what Dark Souls 2 is. Specifically, it's Pro Jared reviewing Dark Souls 2, because we love Pro Jared on this channel. Okay, here in the Spire, we love Pro Jared. So, it's the furry corner. That's true. And then right there's the mood corner. That's just there to express my current mood. That's logical. And then I was gonna put like this picture, like this like cool moving GIF on screen, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So it'd be too much. It'd be too much on screen. That's already like a lot of things on screen, so that's not gonna happen. Kurok, this crap will never end. You need to win a team fight without anyone on your team being downed to end the stream. That's not happening. That's correct. This will never end. Beans, how did you find the non-existence of you and me yesterday? Oh, I thought it was like pretty. I thought it was pretty. That's honestly all I can say. Those freaking cover like 75% of the screen. Okay. And? Slurp slurp. Beans, are you ready to develop to a gambler when you play Limbus? I've played enough gacha. I know what I'm getting myself into. Okay, so tell me if the volume's good. If it's not, then like, please let me be. All right. So I like already signed in, but I haven't done the tutorial because I want to, maybe it'll be like a games journalist and I'll spend all day on the tutorial. This is made by Bungie. I know they made Halo. I've never played Halo. I don't like Bungie. I did meet like John Bungie one time, but I didn't like him. He was mean to me. He was rude to me. Like at a gathering, I went one time and there was like a Bungie representative there, and I didn't. He was very rude. So if you want like my personal opinions on Bungie, I don't like them. Not as developers, as people. Like I think they're rude people. They were very mean to me. They were mean to my friend. He was just kind of an asshole. So I don't know who it was specifically, but it was someone involved with the Bungie Corporation. Deadass thought this was Anthem. No way, MLG Swagmaster 8913. No, it's not Anthem. That would probably be a better game. I'm so hyped for Walpurge. I don't know what that is. Docs incoming. What do you mean? Frick. If this game doxes me, dude, genuinely speaking, I gotta. What? Oh, it shows my Steam ID. I got that linked on my Discord, so I think that's fine, Don Association for this one. So many Limbus references. Maiden in Black. Isn't that just that's a Dark Souls girl? Did she show up there? Frick, I didn't see the Dark Souls 2 corner. I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls 2. I'm in a very Dark Souls 2 time of my life right now. When is the rant stream? To cover H scenes, you can look up a CG guide and walk through it. No, if I have to look up a walkthrough, there's no fun to it anymore. I might play the games on my own time, or like, I mean, they're kind of. Oh, guys, that's my Steam. It's me, Lolly Lover. I don't like doing a walkthrough because then that just spoils everything. I don't want to spoil the game. All right, Brick. What's your Windows name? Change it. Apparently. What do you mean? Like that just shows like that's Lolly Lover for that. It just shows my Steam. You need me to? What is this freaking Doki Doki Literature Club? It's not gonna detach. What did you make me install? Freaking this is like Riot Vanguard, isn't it? You made me install piracy software. Holy crap, Pro Jared. So real, so real. That's my Steam. It's Lolly Lover 4000. That's not leaking anything. But what do you mean? The Pitkerson files will drop soon. I swear, if this like leaks things to me, I'm gonna be like so pissed, dude. I'm gonna be like genuinely upset. I'm gonna be like so unbelievably angry. Okay. Also, no Limbus spoilers here to new people. That's true. Please refrain from spoiling Limbus Company, because I care. So he seems to be able to retreat. Beans, do you like FPS games? No, don't seem like the kind of game to play on your channel. Okay. What is my history with the FPS genre? I've played Overwatch. I've played a couple of like single player ones. I've played Half-Life, but I wouldn't really count that. When it comes to multiplayer shooters, I've played Overwatch, I've played Marvel Rivals, I played a little bit of CS:GO, and I played well, Strenova. And out of all of those, I hated all of them except for Strenova. I liked that one. Apart from that, dude, we can't see anything. What are you talking about? Yes, you can. Most of the screen is covered up, but you can still see the important stuff. Means if you want spoilers, read the books they are based on. Oh, read? Oh my gosh, awful. Anything that isn't boobs is spoilers, by the way. You are dying. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, I see. So this is an extraction shooter. Now, I was a big fan of Concord when that came out. I did play that game as well, now that I think about it. Install Rainbow. I'm not playing Rainbow Six Siege. I'm not doing that. That's not happening. I didn't. No, members only stream. No, not doing that. That's not happening. I'm not playing Rainbow Six. What contour are y'all on? Bro, I'm on Library of Ruina, okay? I can't search for medical equipment. Oh, dude, slop UI. I love it. Okay. I do like how this game, it's got graphics. I think that's like something impressive about it. The frick else you want me to do? Search? Okay. Oh, I need to grab it. Oh. Oh, press 4 to use a consumer. What a stupid button to assign that to. Oh, look at that. People play this game? This is slop. This is all Destiny 2 content repackaged, by the way. The fact that you know what pisses me off? People play, oh my gosh, what's it called? That thing. I hate to say it, but he was right. He was completely right. What's his name? For it, Pirate Software. That guy was 100% in the right. Okay, the games, what was it called? Like the games thing. That was stupid. That was a stupid thing. Okay, because it was like, no, he was right for the wrong reasons. It's like, do I think that it's a dumb thing what they're trying? I do, and we know it's stupid because we see it now and it didn't work. Because it's like, okay, I'm a goyim. I'm gonna go to the please stop destroying goyim in mass, like captain, and say, hey, would you please mind like stopping destroying goyim in mass? And then he says no, Lamau. He laughs and then he like boos me away. What do you think was going to happen? You're going to go to the EU with this little paper, this little contract that says, like, guys, if enough people sign it, real change will happen. No, of course it didn't work. You're an idiot. You live in a freaking Sesame Street ass civilization. Pirate Software, he was a villainous man, but he was onto something, okay? He knew what he said, all right? Um, I don't agree with the guy on a lot of things, but no, he wasn't. He was right because they didn't listen to the paper. They didn't listen. it didn't achieve anything, is what I'm saying. Wait, is this a multiplayer game, not a single player game? Yeah, it is multiplayer. You should have check Waifu Tactical Force. If you, no, I know that one. I know that one. Thank you. I gotta look at that. This plays nothing like Destiny. Beans, try playing Windlocker. It is one of the best games in the world. Is it better than Dark Souls 2 though? Is it for real better than Dark Souls 2? EU is like the only place where that could have realistically been passed into law. There's no way, dude. I'm sorry. I don't know I don't know where like all this trust for the EU doing something good all of a sudden came from, but that's not happening, you know? I'll take beans. I want hope posting. I'm despair maxing here, I'm telling you. Pirate Software, he said it for the wrong reasons, but ultimately speaking, the EU was never gonna agree to that, you know? They should have been saying like, guys, what if we form like if instead of forming this gay little contract, they said like, guys, okay, we have an idea. The game publishers are trying to do this thing and it's very anti-consumer. We would like to form the gamers militia. It is a small private military corporation that you can help, go to our Indiegogo page. We're going to crowdfund it. We're going to make it possible. Your money will go towards helping our arms development research campaign. And with that, you know, what did I do? I just stood there. I just stood there, connect to was I just supposed to stand there for 4 seconds? EU is such a great continent. Nothing good ever happens in the EU. Beans do not play LobCorp. I've already played LobCorp. There's a stream series of me beating it. Beans already finished LobCorp. Exactly. I'm playing Ruina. I'm actively streaming it, right? I should be streaming it now. I finished LobCorp, and the only thing I loved was the ending. Yeah, because it's finally over. Hi, hello there, Bianchi. Welcome. Hope you're doing swell. I'm about to go noobs SMH. Oh, dude. If only there was a small little. I think if you're gonna have like a computer terminal like this, have like a small little hacking mini game. You know? They're ripping a runner, edge runner, just like my CP. Cunny, I love Cunny. Real. I thought this was a marathon stream, as in a long one. I hope not. such a such an innocent man. Such a beauty. You just have to appreciate that. You just have to love that sort. Oh, what do I look like? Okay. 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 What am I? Oh, right there. Oh, dude, look at that. Dude, now I'm like controlling the game. This is so cool. Where? Honestly, I do want to try getting into Project Moon starting from Lobotomy Corporation. Dude, if you get into Project Moon and start with anything but Lobotomy Corporation, you're LARPing. Like, either, oh, what the frick is killing me? What killed me? Oh, that's unfortunate. There's probably like some really good story cutscene that would have explained that. Here, I can fix myself with that. So you look, that was good. Oh, I can run. Why do I run like that? Oh, gross. No ray tracing? Oh, frick, I'm so sorry. Oh, frick. Oh, the colors look so better. Okay, guys, choose a colorblind mode. What colorblind mode do we want? Colorblind mode 1, 2, wait, hold on. 2, 3, we'll do 3, we'll do 3. Oh, what's attacking me? Okay, oh, something's hitting me. Oh, it's those people over there. Imagine if I died in the tutorial, that'd be pretty lame. Dude walks on a bright orange mine. I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir. Orange paint means walk on me. Okay? That's what that means. That frick. Ugh. Get over here. Ugh. Look at that. Look at that. Literally made to game. Look at that. Made for BGC. What is BGC? Fill in the blanks. Use context clues. I believe in your ability to find that out. Avoid too stupid. Is Marathon a name of this game? Why are you playing it? I never even heard of it. Ask Kirkuk. Ask Nar. Cuck. The name Narbunk doesn't really lend itself to insults as much as Kurok does. I'm sorry, Kurok. What riveting combat. What color is an orange? I mean, before, the fruit was known first. Like, the fruit came before the color. So, I don't know, man. It's, what would you call it? What color would you... I mean, it's like, imagine describing an orange to someone who's never seen an orange before, or has never seen anything orange before. How would you do that? How would you do that? And that's kind of like what the Backrooms is. Dude, the Backrooms movie was pretty cool. They're making a Mandela Catalog movie. I don't really like the Mandela Catalog personally, but like the scary, spooky, like angel face guy. I forgot his name. I think it's Gabriel or something. It's always Gabriel. He's got like a pretty spooky face. Like that one, I did kind of piss myself when I saw it the first time. But I will watch the movie. I will be watching the movie. I just don't think it's gonna be good. Because like you have like Unk status over here making it, you don't have the youthful vigor of Kane Pixels. I don't know what that is. I'm not acknowledging the legitimacy of that. I'm sorry. I'm not thankful. Fine. Thank you for the jewels. Okay. Thank you for the AI generated image of a turtle that somehow you've manifested into me. It's yellow paint actually. What if it was orange? Who wouldn't sell themselves to a cutie like Yahoo? How did we get here? The furry goons got them in here. I'm kind of addicted to Mew Mew from Undertale. I'm kind of addicted to Pink from Deltarune, though. Imagine, like, Pink... imagine getting like a paw job from Pink while getting a ghost job from, like, the Lightner Ghost Pink. That'd be kind of cool. My goat has put a Miascarda goon corner. It's generally a furry goon corner. Okay? Kurok, frick you. Scene of Walter White where he's like, frick you, but it's like me and Kurok. What the frick is this? Oh, they 3D printed a guy. They 3D printed like a whole ass dude. Okay, what's this? Patch Kit, Patch Kit. Oh my gosh, it's just like Fortnite. It's just like Fortnite, dude. Hi Beans, how's Marathon? Bad. Let me chug 2 liters of RC Cola. I'm personally more of a root beer. I prefer root beer. I prefer mug root beer. If you're gonna like force me to chug on something, please have me like, you know, chug on some mug root beer. I'm of that mug root beer life personally. Okay. Where the frick was I supposed to go? Red paint, yellow paint, the map button over there. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. That was almost dangerous, you know? Am I going the right way? Frick. No, I'm not. Frick. Point of interest. Oh my gosh. Giant yellow paint marker. I wasn't paying attention. Frick. Ugh. I specified Undertale because I didn't want to spoil anything. Don't worry, I spoiled it for everyone. Wrong. Muffet from Undertale is superior. You're right. You're not wrong. But no, frick. I don't know. Is she superior? I mean, Pajop. Use my primal ability. What is it? The frick did this do? What's my... Oh, it gives me a shield. Oh. Okay. There we go. Come on. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Goated gaming. Oh, look. Look. Bam. Bam. I'm so good. I'm so very good. Now I just stand still right there. Yeah, okay. What's missing? The frick else you want from me? Okay. Is that all? Oh, I go over here. I forgot. That's what this was. Alright. Look at that. I'm doing the thing. I just extracted. I extracted all over the place. I knew I could do it. I'm so good at this game. I believe the Ghost's fan name is Maddie. Well, I would not call... Frick. Oh, give up button. I'm pressing give up. Okay. Okay. I press give up. It makes you give up. Oh, it's like a psychological horror. You have to press the give up button to give up. Oh my gosh, that was so good. The green glowing object. Beans, do you need a live-in maid? I'm not that sloppy, okay? I'm not freaking Asmon Gold, okay? My room can be I'll, like, do laundry and then not fold it for 5 days and just leave it in the bin. But I will not, like, be a complete slop menace. Like, I can't live among pure filth. I believe the shower at least once a day. Twice. Okay. I can go like 1 day without showering, but anything more than that is excessive, you know? Decent goon corner, but kind of overcrowded. Okay, I'll add, oh wait, overcrowded? Okay, I'll put it away. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry. Did we need Kit in a wedding dress? Yeah. Are you complaining? Yeah. Dude is going to die in the tutorial. Well, you know, we have to exhaust all options. Kid named continue? You're welcome, Beans. I just watched an ad for you. Really? Wow. Thank you. To progress past this content at the cost of your inventory. Yeah, I think I can do that. I think I can do that. I don't need the tutorial. I'm just going to go straight into a game. Alright, runtime. I get that. Thank you. Next, next, next. That was a good run. Where are you calling them runs? Factions. Oh, I can join a faction? Alright, that's cool. Establish link. Hello world. Oh, it's just like one of my cyber programs. Add Isabel. It'd be overcrowded. I can't do that. I mean, it'd be overcrowded after all, you know? Beans, do you have a work or you do OnlyFans? OF at 50k. I'm sorry. Before 50k subs, no siree. After 50k, sure. At that point, I think that's fair. How dare you not provide us with Bean's armpit sweat? I won't shower today if that makes it better. Maddie is 100% a gooner for her own body. I prefer calling her Ghost Pink personally. Why no
Welcome
American Goon
home.
Corner? Because America Must was yesterday. Listen, if you could send me, if one of you guys sends, like in the Discord server, a good American furry girl, then I'll put it. Sure, I'll do that. You know, it's already overcrowded. Might as well make the most of the debuff. Oh, so now you change your mind. I see how it is. No, we stick by what you said, okay, Dr. Pips? You can't be that convenient with it. I'm sorry, but correction is needed, and I will provide it. The corner is what's making this game digestible to my senses. Real. I stand on that. GIF on standby. I got it on standby. When's the cooking stream? That's a good question. Oni,
I'm Oni, your onboard navigational intelligence.
you look really
Your
ugly.
consciousness and
See, this is what I
mobility
mean.
are
This
now
is why we
separate
needed the
intelligent.
furry girl
Think of
paw,
me as a
because
vessel.
there's some good paw
Only
action
God
in
will
there,
remember.
Goon Corner. Because the foids are ungoonable in this game. Okay, that is an ungoonable foid. How would you describe this woman in one word? Unrapeable. Genuinely, I'm sorry. I hate to say it. I hate to be so crass, so rude. You know I'm wholesome, family friendly, PG clean, but I can think of no better way to describe it. That would be pretty cool. Dr. Pips, you've doomed us all! Have Beans play Gravedigger on Roblox? It's a low-key peak. What if I sent you American Furry? If it's usable, I can add an American Furry. I'm willing to make that concession. That question was meant to be answered. What question? Well, I don't know what you're talking about, huh? What question do you mean? Could you be a bit more specific? Oh, why no American Goon Corner? Because I don't have an American Goon right now. I'm sorry. At least you're not a furry one. My mind is filled with pink degeneracy. I made a little pink. Follow me on Zitter to see it. One word: Super Smash Bros. Brawl Subspace Emissary Last Boss. No, Taboo is like, imagine Fem Taboo. I think everyone would at that point, you know? That's kind of a that's kind of like the perfect mind job. Who would be able to give the perfect mind job? Fem Taboo. But Oni, nah, dude. This is like CP woman, cyberpunk, like cyberpunk woman. It's like at the end of cyberpunk, that girl that's just in the like completely in the freaking purely attached to cyberspace. She's just in there, plugged into the weave. Nah, man, that's an L through and through.
You may still be experiencing some memory
Beans, is
degradation
the
from the
Bucky's
damage
beaver
to your
acceptable?
perception matrix.
Do you have a lewd
Don't
art of the
worry, Noob.
Bucky's beaver?
Cyber Acme is here
Try, I
for you.
have to see. You have to
I'm
send that
Bucky.
to me. I'm not in any way attached to Bucky's. I've never gone to a Bucky's. There's not really one near me. But that's just I know what it looks like. That's just kind of impressive. That is very hot. What you just sent me. That is very cool. I just want to say right now, Dr. Pips, very epic. I can't show that on YouTube. That is a bit much for YouTube.com. But it's very cool, and you have my thumbs up. But we're on YouTube, I'm afraid, and I cannot show that on YouTube.
Proper arrangement. You've come to
I'm
Quest
sorry.
City to
Is
scour
this
out the
game any
remains
good?
of a
No.
long-lost
Or did
human
Karak
colony.
request Cole again? Hey,
Now that we've
it
successfully
wasn't just
extracted it to
Karak.
new
It was
custodial
Karak,
systems,
Narbonk, and
our
Umbersum,
next step is
okay?
connecting the
So the
connections
three
to
of
your
them
behavioral
requested Cole.
services.
Everyone say, we hate you. I'm joking. Say thank you for making this possible. Looks like Withered Shion from Overwatch. I don't know nearly enough about Overwatch to be able to put that there. Put Isabel then. There's nothing American about Isabel though. I can't. It wouldn't fit, and it'd be overcrowded. I don't know. Maybe there's some way you could convince me. Wait, I'm just messing with you. Maybe later. Maybe later. Please kill them. Pitkerson, I think we should kill you. Aren't you supposed to be developing a peak Kino mod right now? I'm messing with you. I'm not though, but I'm messing with you. Also, I'm not in the Discord, so I can't send peak. What a travesty. You can always post it on zitter.com and at me. We very much dislike your choices.
The Unified Earth Space Council is
Ah,
equipped with
dude,
advanced,
no
fast-growing
way. The
telecommunications
The frick, the EU, it expanded globally. The globalist won. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. If I was, you can't even blame him, you know? Like if I was like the big Yahoo, I would have done those things too. It's like you understand it, you know, you can kind of it's one of those things where if you he's kind of like the Spiral King from Gurren Lagann, where everyone's trying to defeat him like right now, and then when he gets defeated at the end, I'm just gonna say it now, Big Yahoo unlockable late game character. That's kind of how I see it. Okay, after the second arc, like latter half of the series, I think post time skip, his character is really gonna round out in the end, and he's gonna do some pretty. He did some pretty villainous stuff, but you're gonna be like, okay, we gotta put our differences aside and unite for the bigger threat. You know? Because you're kind of going to understand where he's coming from. EU is now a global entity. Now you know this game is fiction. Remove the furry in the bottom right corner, then it won't be overcrowded. But she's one of my favorites. I really like her. Okay, I'll put on Isabel. Oh, you didn't say for how long, though. Wow. Beans, what about playing a whole week of peak Cole? I might do more Cole streams actually. Redemption arc? Big Yahoo Redemption arc. Okay, but who would win, a Big Yahoo or Jewish Steven Universe from that one? I forgot his name. It's that guy, the guy that made like all the My Little Pony stuff. He still does stuff today, but I don't know. Is he washed? I don't know what he still does. People talk about him in Legend. I completely forgot his name. But everyone knows Jewish Steven Universe. I mean, that's kind of just, that's a gem that belongs in a museum, you know? Beans, you are coming to 40 viewers. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's crack 100. Need more ADHD stuff like Subway Surfers gameplay. Do I still have the Clash Royale game? Fine, I'll put in the free. Oh, I'm fine. I'm leaving. Good night. Fine, Dr. Pips. There, you get her. You get Isabel. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? You get Isabel. There you go. She's there. Is everything okay with my feet, Mayor? Doesn't even make any sense. Where are the paw pads? She's a dog. I don't. Double L goons. It's still kind of hot. I don't know. Neutral goons. Court's still out on it.
Commandeer it, and I should be able to reverse engineer
Lamau,
direct contact
and
with
you got
faction
like
representatives
$20.
back home on the
Actually,
Outlanders.
actually, the conversion rate of, I'm pretty sure one YouTube jewel is equivalent to like, I don't know, maybe five like Venezuelan pesos. So I'm pretty sure I actually got 20 cents from all of the combined jewels donated. Except for except for you, free kill. Except for you, free kill. Okay. You actually don't. I don't want to talk ill of free. I only want to talk ill of Bagel and Karak. Okay. I don't want to talk ill of free kill. Thank you very much, free kill, for the dono. Half of the feet isn't even there, SMH. Yeah, because I can't show it on YouTube. You're like, oh, bro, why don't you put like caked up, at like absolute? Why don't you put like naked freaking Hina in there? Why don't you put naked Ibuki? Because I can't. Because YouTube wouldn't let me. That's at 100K. Okay, that's on the elusive. That's on the lewd stream. Okay, 700 jewels is $10. Wait, it is? There's a real conversion rate for. I thought it was a fictional currency. I'm so sorry, Bagel. I'm so sorry, Bagel Amori. Send me in DMs. After stream, I'll post it on the Discord server. Don't you worry. All right, no weapon can fight. Show story and rewards. Sure, I'll activate it. Contracts, complete contracts. I get it. I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to this game's UI, oh, that's me. Shell select. Oh, okay. Destroyer. Oh, dude. All
Feel like
okay. There's
adrenaline?
okay. I get it. I get it. I understand the idea of an ability. I've played a video game before. Thank you very much. Oh, please stop showing me so many. Okay, I get it. My loadout. I understand. There we go. I think that's everything. Fine. Yes, I understand. Yes, I get it. I get it. I get it. All right, shells. All right. Oh, you understand? I saw everything. I did the tutorial. Yes, dismiss, dismiss, dismiss. You see that? You see that? You see that? Ooh, multi-select. Yes, multi-select on an item. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, frick me. Sure, sure. I'm pressing shift. Selecting shift. Okay. And, oh, shift and right click. Oh, I see. Okay. Deselect all. Oh my gosh. I hate tutorials like this. By becoming a channel member, you get direct access to the server. I think you get it no matter what, actually. Fun fact, Pippa actually showed a pic that had bear tits in one of the Faith streams. It was hilarious as frick. Send me the clip of that. I want to see that. I want to see what that is. Sweaty hog put Ipa. Where's the horse corn? That's not happening. You always say that, then never post it. I'll post it this time for real, Dr. Pips. You just gotta believe. You just gotta trust. Grape to the people who wanted Beans to play this game. No, that would be a reward. Can you stop faking being stupid? Kurok, what if I am not 18? Then that's unfortunate. Alright, shells. So, oh, let's see here. Oh, hold on, armory. All right, I'll frickin' armory. Different factions offer specialized items. I understand. Okay, you can browse the armory. Yes. Anything else? Is that everything? Vault, factions, customize. All right. I guess that's everything. Select shell. All right, so look. Yeah, this is what I mean. There. Wait, what is that? Rook. Select rook to deploy solo. Okay, got it. See? These are ungoonable. What did you want me to put in the goon corner? Like, ooh, it's not relevant to the game. What here exactly? None of these characters are goonable. I don't think there's this is a Concord situation. I don't think there's a single piece of loot art for this game. And it has nothing to do. I've seen tons of Valorant stuff, okay? Do I think it? I personally don't like it. I don't think it's that good, but it exists. I've seen a ton of Valorant stuff. I've seen the friggin' TF2. That one's got a ton too. Overwatch. Need I say more? It changed the game. It revolutionized the ecosystem. But this game, it's got nothing. It's just got nothing. Nahida in the next goon corner. Maybe if it's relevant, if it matches. If it matches, then maybe, maybe so, maybe so. I can't say yet. Means if you promise to buy Deadpool, I will support you on Ko-fi with $10. If I Deadpool, you did mention that game. Is it on sale as per part of the Steam summer sale? Oh yeah, it is. It is actually on sale as per part of the Steam summer sale. It is. It's $2. Deadbolt. Oh, It kind of reminds me of what's that other game, the Samurai one. I completely forgot the name of it. Oh yeah, sure. I'll obtain a copy of Deadbolt. That seems fair. I would use part of your $10 to buy Deadbolt. That makes sense. Wait, and play and finish the game. Ah, now that's a different story. I don't know if I'd stream it, but I might play it on my own time. Yes, it is for 250. You can see the Beans Corner on members only streams. That's true. We need a goon corner full of beans arts. Then it is peak. Oh, why thank you. If you're an artist, make more beans art for more corners. Speaking of art, a fan art contest coming soon. Probably, and don't lynch and kill me if I'm wrong here. Starting next week. I'm not. It hasn't started yet, but I'll probably announce it sometime next week. So that means the contest will begin sometime next week. So look forward to that. I mean, the cat girl character is kind of a baddie. What cat girl? What cat girl? What are you talking about? There's like two women. None of these are cat girls. Her Vandal? I wouldn't really call that a cat girl. I don't like it. I don't know. No, I don't see what you're saying. I have no idea what you mean. I do not see this. Horse race test corner? What is a horse race test? If you send me a nice gif of Uma's running, I can add it to the corner. Okay, how about that? I can do that. Okay, we're gonna play as which Floyd
Hands
is
up.
at least more attractive. What's the grand prize? I can't say that yet, but there will be a prize, and it will be like a legitimate prize. There's a first place prize and a second place prize, because that's just kindness. That's just the beauty of kindness. You know, second place, first loser, but you're the best loser in my heart. You're gonna lose the most. Just wait and see. But I'm not going to say what they are yet. That's what the announcement is for. But there will be prizes. Don't you worry. 1 hour in, and we've yet to do a first run. That's wrong, first of all. We did the tutorial run. It ended by saying run complete. That was the first run. Can I pet you, Beans? Sure, go ahead. If it's you, Dr. Pips, I'll allow it. Don't play the game. But I much prefer Kachina if we're talking Genshin girls. Diona's the hottest. If we're talking Genshin girls, then Diona is easily the hottest. I know that's like, like Unkguns, but out of every girl in Genshin, none have yet to beat Diona, in my humble opinion. Some have gotten close. Nahida has gotten fairly close. But nah, man, Diona's just so peak. 1 hour, okay, stream over. We have to play at least one round, okay? I press like prepare. Wait, break, hold on. Battle Pass? Oh my gosh. Gain access to that guy. Upgrade? Um sure. Frick, I don't have enough premium currency. This is the mindset I imagine is going through the mind of Karak or Narbonk while playing this game, you know? Are you guys have the battle pass? I was talking about you, trans flag. Is that me? I don't think that's me. I'm not trans. I think that one's for one of you guys. One of you guys, you're getting a call. Pick up the phone. Actually, if you implemented that petting thing like some VTubers do, I think it'd be very cool. I technically have the ability to. I have the option here, the button. I've just never pressed it. I'm gonna press this button on the. No, I'm not gonna press it. There's like a button here that says to do it. I technically have it implemented. I've had it this whole time. But it only I'm sorry. I'm literally clicking the button right now. It's not working. It's telling me it only works if through Ko-fi donations of $50 or more. So I'm literally pressing it's physically not letting me. I'm so sorry, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Thank God the Goon Corner grew since I was last here. Hey, for the occasion, it's got to be that way. I posted a screen cap of what Pippa showed on the face stream in the Discord. Spoilered, since it's technically NSFW, but it's funny as frick. I would love to react to it on stream, but I'm not going to make the same mistake Pippa made. Beans, I've missed like 4 streams. Why are there 2 Goon Corners? There's only one Goon Corner. What are you talking about? Oh, you mean me? Ah, John Penis Plunder, you're so kind. I missed you too. Let's select a zone. Run it solo. Crew fill off. So, okay, no one else can come in. What is this? Zone timers. Activity refresh in ranked ends in 3 days. This game has ranked? I guess that makes sense. Who's playing this game competitively? Play a real game. Play like competitive Clash Royale or something, dude. Be like a real gamer. What pathetic losers. Some H, Lamau. Beans is a permanent resident of Tel Aviv. This is true. I escaped there after they found the hard drive. Peak Souls 2, not you. Not you. Shit ass. That's a bit mean, but if you're praising Dark Souls 2, I'm willing to take the blow. I'm willing to take the blow to allow Dark Souls 2 to get some praise. This game art style feels like an evolution or variation of the Globo Homo art style. It's the next it's the next level of Globo Homo. It's an evolution, like you said. I don't know. When I think the Globo Homo art style, I think Cal Arts. Like that's what comes to mind to me. I think like Rick and Morty or something. But I guess you're correct. This would also qualify as Globo Homo. Trout tipped $10. Thank you, kind beaner. Oh, no way. Bro did it. Thank you so much, Trout, for Deadbolt. I'll get Deadbolt after this. Don't worry. Don't you worry, Trout. I'll do that. Beans, there are two ways, MGR or chess. I already played chess. Isn't there like 7,200 players online on Steam right now? Buddy, you won't be playing with humans. Missing equipment? Ignore it. That's fine. Yeah, just ignore it. It's fine. I don't care. We all miss a few things from time to time. I did it, Beans. Now show me you buying Deadbolt. I can't show my credit card information on Stream, Trout. I'm gonna buy it. Don't worry. But I cannot show the process on stream. That's just kind of not possible. It just wouldn't be a safe thing to do. I hope you can understand. But don't worry, I will be doing it. Pitter can't do math? Hey, don't bully Pitter like that. He's very smart in his unique autistic little interests, okay? Transfer to destination in 2 seconds. 1 second. 0. Oh, we did it. Are these bots or are these real people? Let's find out. I have myself muted. Maybe I should enable voice chat. And that show you download. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna like accidentally leak important information on my computer and then get myself like eviscerated on. I'm gonna get swatted. It's just not a safe thing to do. Show story and rewards. Okay. Where are the people in voice chat with me? I'm playing with bots, aren't I? This is a bot lobby. I'm playing with bots. Is that what's happening? Okay, not buying it, just that it's in your library. Okay, not buying it, just that it's in your library or something like that. What? I will purchase it. Don't worry, I'll show it off. Loot unopened containers. Defeat hostiles with a weapon. Okay. So what was someone explain this to me? What exactly is the objective of this game? I was not paying attention during the tutorial. Is this famous extraction shooter based on Yick Universe? Dude, if this game was based on the Yick Universe, it would be way better. It would not have like the Globo Homo art style. It would have like the freaking Globo Strato art style or something, you know? The frick am I supposed to go? Where's the yellow marker on my screen? What am I supposed to be extracting exactly? I don't understand. Okay, I have my iconic knife. I'm slowly dying to death of poison damage. I think I should heal myself, right? Okay, barely healed me. I see how it is. Alright, I picked that up. That's just a screen. Understandable. The objective is being Cole. I understand. Play Metal Gear or chess next week. That's cute, Random Furry. Neither of those things is happening. You missed members chess stream. Hey, the VOD is still up. I think that's my longest stream to date. It's like a 9-hour stream, you know? So you got, if you don't you worry, you got a lot to be watching, you know? There's a lot of content to peruse through. Data card. Okay. I don't know what that's for. I still don't understand the objective of this game. I'm back home. Welcome back. What do you want? Brick. I just got shot in the. I was gonna do like, what do you want? A dinner, sex. But I just got shot in the chest. I'm sorry. It's gonna have to wait. Sorry. The pod job's gonna have to wait, babe. I just got multiple lacerations on my chest. Can you please? No, don't call a doctor. I haven't paid insurance this month. Can you reach that first aid kit over there? And you open the first aid kit, and all that's inside it is a rusty butter knife and a wet cloth. What a travesty. Ooh, munitions. Can you stop AI generating the loot like in real time? I'd prefer to just get it right now. This game is literally just Valorant if it was a pile of crap. I've played a lot of League. I still sometimes hop on League. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I don't know what killed me, but I don't know I'm blue either, but dang. Someone help me! Help me! Oh, I gotta press the iconic give up button. Oh no. I can't believe it. Run completed. What a record time. Would you look at that? Was some impressive gameplay. That you gotta admit, you have not seen someone die that quickly. What the frick happened? I have no clue. I I have no clue what happened. I haven't the faintest idea. Pretty sure you got poisoned from the plant. Poison can't kill you. It leaves you at half a heart. What are you talking about, Pickerson? This guy's crazy. Like sometimes you guys say the wackiest things. It's like, do you guys think before you type? Beans dies in a glue trap. Well, give up. That was immersed. I think the problem is I played as a Foid. Because I played as a Foid, that kind of gave me bad luck. That's unfortunate. Alright, sponsored kits. No, that's fine. I'll just go into it again. Dire Marsh. Okay, beginner solo. Night. Locked. Okay, it's locked by what time? Okay, I see. Select zone. Yeah, sure. I'll go into it again. There we go. I do like the give up button a lot. I think in multiplayer matches, it makes for a cool concept. It's a nice concept game. Hard to type with one hand. I was going to say, what could you possibly be gooning to? But then I just noticed that the goon corners quite possibly takes up like a good quadrant of the screen. So fair enough. Fair enough. I will say, you gotta admit, I think the best one here is easily the Breakson. Like I'd put Breakson as the number one and then Kit as number two, but they're easily the two best girls here. Even just the art of the Breakson, that's like, damn brat, correct me. People say correction needed, but I don't say this in like a submissive way, but I would much rather be corrected by the brat. I would much rather that take place. Two goon corners, similar style of game, but Night Rain is actually fun. Like, listen, man, I'm also good at Night Rain. I'm really good at Night Rain. So it's completely different. Plus, Night Rain's at least fun because it's just Elden Ring combat. I don't think Night Rain's a good game, if I'm being honest. I think there's a lot wrong with it. But at the very least, the core gameplay of it is fun. Because Elden Ring is fun. The core gameplay of Elden Ring is fun. I can't say that about this game. So far from what I see here, I still don't understand. Like, how, to be fair, I've never played an extraction shooter. So I don't know like what the deal is, if this is like what's supposed to happen or what I'm supposed to do or what's supposed to occur. Given all that, I did essentially skip the tutorial, and I have kind of been like, DSPing hard this time around. That being said, I would still give this game like my Pro Jared rating of like, one give up button out of 10 personally. Hey, Beans, thoughts on Mekamon? Yes, that's an actual Digimon. I don't know much about Digimon. I wouldn't be able to say. Oh. Okay, there we go. Dude, channeling my inner female cop there. Ooh, look at that. Gear. I love me some gear. Let's go. Really had to play the game when I'm on vacation. SMH. I'm sorry, Narbonk. I know you and Kurok really wanted to be here to watch me piss around, but I chose the day that was revealed to me in a dream. I'm sorry for that, though, but everyone, say thank you to Narbonk for making this possible. Narbonk and Kurok, give them both like big sloppy kisses of appreciation for their service. Beans, out of curiosity, are you a short video guy, 12-minute long, or a long video guy? I prefer long videos. I've said it before, I like YouTube longs. I've been watching a lot of YouTube shorts lately, but that's just because I'm an idiot and my brain is zooted. But if we're talking about preference here, then no way, easily YouTube longs all the way. Oh, so I know who to throw a chair at. Much of today's goons aren't even to my preference, yet it still beats the actual game that's being shown. When there's a need, any goon can suffice. Frick, what's shooting me? What's shooting me? Oh, you're over there. Okay. Hold on. I gotta heal. I gotta frickin' heal. Hold on. I'm healing. I said I was healing! Ugh. Ugh. No! No! I'm reloading! Okay, there we go. There we go. See? I'm good. I know what I'm doing. There's... Oh my gosh, where? Frick, there's another guy. How do I slide? Frick! I died by a very... I know what killed me there. That's unfortunate. That one, I did see... That was a very cause and effect oriented game. Beans, can you play the game correctly, SMH? I'm afraid not. I wonder who that was. That's like a... That's like a really good bot. Impressive bot. Impressive behavior from that bot. Killed bot award. Pittigerson, there's not a human alive on this planet playing this game at this moment, okay? There's not killed by, I sure hope so. I would be very disappointed if I was killed by a person, okay? I better be the only person online in the country. If I see if you live in like Brazil or like Iraq, then sure, I get why you're playing this game. Maybe like the newest COD hasn't released there yet. You know, maybe it's like this game costs like, I don't know, 2 maybe 3 pesos. So I understand there. You know, you're in like a third world country. I can relate to that. You know, I can sympathize with it. But to be living in like, I don't know, Canada and then be playing this, nah, dude. Nah, dude, you're cooked. You're cooked, dude. You can hold forward to choose. You can hold forward to choose your healing item, SMH. You say all these things like genuinely gonna rape you. Genuinely, actually gonna do that. All of you, every single one of you. Bro is gonna have so much fun playing Deadbolt. Yeah, at least Deadbolt's like probably a real video game. That's why I loved watching the lovely Beans VOD so much. There's no bots playing as a player because there's already bots as NPCs to fight. Listen, man, even if you're a person playing this game, fundamentally speaking, I'm afraid you might be a bot. Narbank, I'm afraid you might be Goyam. You would have known about that if you played the tutorial. Um, uh, he could have only gotten that idea from Benjamin Netanyahu.mp4. Okay? Like, that's all I'm saying. It's like, he's in your ear. I understand. A mission will be accomplished. Report back to Mossad at the end of your mission. Understood. And then Cool Beans marathoned all over the bad guys. The end. That's if this was the Yick cut of the game. If I'm not mistaken, Marathon has the largest player base in Italy. Frickin' Italians. I hate Italy. I hate Italians. They have like the fakest food possible. It's like pasta and spaghetti and oh my gosh, man. You know, you can frickin' grab that crap at the Olive Garden better than any. Italy is like the meat toilet of the world, man. I don't know how to like describe it to you, but it's the used goods country is what I'm saying. Like, it's been around. It's been like, you know, if I had to describe the like cultural impact of Italy to someone, I'd say read that one. What's the name of that one? Like the funny dojin that everyone points out about like the girl with glasses and how she gets like gangbanged, like that one. I'm forgetting the name of it, but that is literally the story of Italy. Like, oh, we make it the pizza, and then here come the Americans, and they make it 1,000 times better. Like, it's just infinitely better. Americans make way better pizza. It's like, here come the pasta, and every country in the world makes better pasta. You know, it's like you can make that stuff. You could make that stuff like freaking macaroni and cheese. You can get better pasta anywhere. Freaking Greeks have better pasta. You know. It's all like the sandwiches and the like all this stuff. They literally have nothing left. It's been stolen from them. AnimePodjob.gif. You know, you should play this game on Trio and voice chat enabled, you know. There's a Trio option. Where is it? Can you tell me where it is? I'd like to play it on Trio. I didn't know that was an option. The stream could pivot to Roblox right now. It'd be less slop than... Oh, it's a bot. I did it. I did it. I did it! Did I just shot shit with my freaking mind? That's what this game feels like. That's honestly fair. Brick, get back here. Get back here! There's a brown man on the move. I repeat, okay. He's been arrested. Hold on. No, frick! Oh! I guess I gotta play trios now. I gotta grab my whole gameplay skills and spread them with the world. Have you met Mike Ogslong? I don't. Who the frick is Mike Ogslong? You just made that guy up. Beans, why is there so much hate in your heart? Why can't you just spread love? Why can't I just spread love, freaking pervert? Why can't you just like freaking come all over me, degenerate pervert? Actual disgusting thing to say to me right now. You see what I'm doing? I don't have the time to be thinking this way. There's nothing to goon to. I see this void here. This is the type of girl that like comes home, and then you like, this is get me a beer core. You know, this is you grab your like beer bottle and you're like drinking it. It's almost out, and you're like, honey, get me a beer, get me another beer, and she's like, oh, you have one right there, and then she's right. There's a completely full, perfectly drinkable like bottle of beer on your kitchen on your nightstand right next to your couch. But it's not about the act, it's about the message. So I grab it and I throw it at her, and then bam, it shatters on her head, and then she like starts crying, and I'm like, "Oh, I can't seem to find it." And that this is the type of girl you do that to, is what I'm saying, you know? Every girl in the goon corner is the type of girl that like I look at Scarda, and I'm like, now that is a girl who I want her to extinguish her cigarette on my tongue, you know? Like I completely understand that. I look at Kate and I'm like, all right, I would totally wouldn't mind being enslaved by her. But this void, nah, no way, dude. I'm sorry. Actual like Romanian core, you know? You might be mentally deficient. You did this to me. Beats, can you stop running all the time? There's a bar that fills out, and you can't run for a bit. You would have known that if you played the tutorial. Explains concept of stamina bar. He died midway through the tutorial, by the way. Bruh, is that really what? Okay, where's the fill button? Fill me up, fill me up. Okay, where? Crew fill, crew fill. Okay. Disabling crew fill. I don't want to disable it. Okay. I don't know where I press here. There's no friends. I don't have any friends who play this game because no one plays this game. There is no crew fill, but it's not letting me do it. It just isn't. I kind of just want to watch Beans get ratted. What do you mean ratted? They both get shocked when they touch a live one. Road to Silver Overwatch stream next week. That's not happening. I'm not playing Overwatch again. Maybe Stranova, though. Maybe. Muddle. What did you even mean by that? I don't know. Man, I love watching Narbuk and Kurak get tilted by watching Beads play this game. There is no crew fail. Just so you know, I literally can't do it. It doesn't let me do it. I'm pressing. Ooh, spamming. There we go. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine Dragons. Now that's a good band. Lol, I think you have to extract once to play with real players. Okay, guys. I'll actually try it this time. Ratted. Hit by a rat. Remote access Trojan. I wouldn't mind getting... No, I would. That's not hot. I believe anyone who unironically plays this game should get a lobotomy. Beans gets a pass because he's just taking the piss out of it, but anyone else, instant lobotomy. This implies they haven't already been lobotomized. Lobotomy Corporation? Maybe there's a company that can handle that. Why is it called the Lobotomy Corporation? Do they explain this in game? They do. There's a scene where Angela says, actually, Ayan, it's called Lobotomy Corporation because of this, and she goes on her iconic 9-hour Angela ramp. You would have known this if you played the game. I'm sorry, I was too busy self-harming while playing Lobotomy Corporation to pay attention to the beautiful narrative that is explained to you entirely in the last 5 days. But that's fine because I cared about Tifref's story and Benai just kind of standing there aura farming the entire time. Does he know? Does he know? LobCorp mentioned. Kid named No. Imagine. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. I just want to hear Pro Jared's voice for like a second. All right? Just like a second.
Here and there, but for the most part,
Thank you, Pro Jared.
PvP
Thank you, Pro Jared. So true. Pro Jared collab when? Who do I want to collab with? If I could, I would love to collaborate with Prometheus Gerard, Darkside Phil, Christian Westland Chandler, Yandere Developer, Tenma. These are my dream collabs, you know. But these people will never notice me.
Reminder.
I'm not on the radar, you know.
Maintain a safe
Guys,
distance to
can we
avoid
spam mention me in the Pro Jared stream group chat till he's forced to acknowledge my presence? I it's unfair to compare any European cuisine to American. American cuisine is essentially the super high school level form of food, with all world cuisines combined in a perfect mix. Italians still deserve respect. I guess you have a point, Yeshi. But all I'm saying is Italians are very elitist about their food. I say the same thing about New Yorkers. New Yorkers are like, if you want a real slice of the za, if you want a real pizza, you gotta go to New York. Nothing beats an authentic New York slice. Like, buddy, I'm sorry, but the New York style pizza is quite possibly an AI could make that pizza, and it would taste the same, probably better. I think New York style pizza is the worst of the pizzas. It's not bad. Pizza is still good. But buddy, it is like the most basic pizza. It's like saying like if you want a real vanilla ice cream, you gotta come to Wisconsin. They don't do you like they do you in Wisconsin. It's vanilla ice cream. Vanilla it doesn't it's a simple to create dish. It's not that fancy, dude, you know? I just don't like it when they get all elitist about it, you know? I think Beans really have to play 76 again. No, no, I'm not. I'm sorry. Karak showed me the ways the game is actually fun. I mean, yeah, if I hit myself with a hammer 15 times, then like at that point, getting done by 5 men would also be fun. I imagine. I could see Beans accidentally bringing up a certain song that Pippa did, and then the next 5 minutes is just full of Pippa screeching artistically. I've told this story before, but I genuinely cried while listening to. Like, I'm being dead serious here. I cried while listening to Pippa the Ripper. Like, I don't know, that song I was, mind you, I wasn't in like the healthiest headspace at the time, but when I was like really, really into Pippa, at the time, and I listened to that song, like something about it just resonated with me. So I'm not lying when I say I truly unironically enjoy it, probably because of the nostalgic connection it has in my mind. But yeah, Pippa was like the like cope. It was my like cope for my agony, I suppose. Pitter back at the schizophrenia. Unironically, if you go to America and you didn't go to the American McDonald's, KFC, Frick, you're killing me. See what's killing me? It's not me being a bad gamer. See, that's what's killing me. That's what's killing me. I don't know what E does. What does Q do? Well, that's my ultimate ability.
Systems in.
Frick, I just wasted it, didn't I? That's unfortunate. Oh, okay, that's my like freaking super blast right there. Okay. I don't know what that was about. Pitkerson, I disagree with what you said. I disagree with the notion. Fast food is the same everywhere. Yeah, but American food is not fast food. You're just saying that it's like bro's German. We don't do that in Germany. It's like no. When we mean American food, I mean like freaking meatloaf. I mean like real food. I freaking Thanksgiving. I mean actual dishes. You chose the worst girl from Face Connect. SMH Jelly is better. I think all of the Face Connect girls are beautiful in their own way, except for Leah. I think they all have their own beautiful qualities, except for Leah. And my favorite is not Pippa, it is Ray, because it is the only one that has acknowledged my existence. When I released the LobCorp video, Ray commented on it, and I remember like that kind of made my month, I looked at that and I'm like, no, I will not kill myself. American bread has not wish. American bread has more sugar than a cake in Ireland. You say American bread, like, dude, we have like whole wheat sourdough too, right? Like Wonder Bread is not like a real food. Your goy slop exists everywhere. It's not American. This is goy slop, okay? You can find goy slop anywhere, dude. It's not a uniquely American concept. Pippa is not it, Chief. Hey, hop off Oshi like that, dude, Up off Oshi. I thought you dislike Ray because she's all brain rot. No, I love her. Because she's very Project Moon coded. I wish I could watch her streams without getting spoilers. But no,
Recall window will
I don't
close
hate
shortly.
brain rot. I'm friends with
Recommend
Dustman. He's more brain rotted. American sourdough is pretend slop full of banned and European chemicals. You know what else is banned in Europe? The ability to express an opinion on Zitter.com. Okay? You know what else is banned in Europe? The ability to say to express your desire to smoke a cigarette without getting gunned down by your firing squad. All right? I don't want to hear about what's banned in Europe. You live in Big Brother country. I'm sorry for taking it out on you, Coke. I'm I'm very pent up. I didn't mean to attack you personally. Whoa, why did this get so political? I kind of lost it. Do not compare Britain to Europe. To my mind, Europe is kind of just all one country. They noped out willingly. Listen, man, you gotta remember, in my mind, as an American, Britain, Germany, France, they're all the same country, you know? They're all the same place. Frick. Okay, hold on. I got that guy. Alright, isn't there a guy there? Oh, frick, I see him. I see you. Frick, okay. No. Frick, okay. No, I need to remember to use my abilities. I understand now. I get that. He's American. His concept of Europe is what TV shows up. Touche. It happens in Europe too, not just in Britain. Hey, Germany doesn't seem much better. That's all I'm gonna say, you know? The fall off is insane. I wonder what will happen now that Kiar Strummer resigned. I don't know what this means. I'm not European. I live in a real country. What is a real country? America, Israel, South Africa, Zimbabwe. Like they call him 07, zero hit, 0 kills, 0 deaths. Listen, if this was League of Legends, I would be hard carrying right now. Okay, I would genuinely highest KDA ratio as Yumi. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, love how if you try hard enough, everything devolves to politics. Queer Stalin, dude. Genuinely speaking, I remember seeing this artist that drew like, oh, you know how it's like, oh, this is my headcanon of this character, and then it's the character drawn in like the gayest art style possible, and then it just says he slash them. These are the list of mental illnesses he possesses. This is his star sign. It was that, but for the founding fathers, and I don't think it was ironic. I don't know. That's really cool. I think some people were born to be like, I can't finish that sentiment. I can't express that viewpoint. This is what it must be like to be British. It's like you just say something, and then it's like off the corner of your screen, you notice there's a camera there, and it's like, what I meant to say was, "Long live the Queen. May the status quo remain ever eternal." And then you do a salute, and that's how it would be. I'm not gonna lie. If I was the president of Britain, I don't know what government they have over there, the chancellor, I would do the same thing too. We'd be living in Big Brother civilization. But it'd be different because there'd be like there'd be like you'd have like the milking camps from Monster Girl Quest, and that would be you'd be strapped to one of those. So it'd be a little bit hotter, a little bit more erotic. Europeans deserve the worst treatment. That's a bit excessive, Yeshi. Yumi cannot carry, by the way. I've carried as Yumi before. Okay, put put those words out of your mouth. Okay, and I'm gonna put some words in there instead. You're gonna swallow on that. How about that? But I want to cry because of this. It's such a shame. How could they become so pathetic? I mean, Europeans are kind of pathetic. I'm sorry, Euro bros. Okay, you are great people, but how could you allow it to get this way? Like how the mighty have fallen, guys. The prime minister has power in Britain, not the king. Then why do you have a king? What if the king wakes up one day and says, like, you know what? No, we're not. We're gonna stop it with this prime minister nonsense, and then he like takes out the prime minister. What happens then? Okay, I know what I have to do now. I understand it. I press control. Nope. Okay, that's how I do my funny dash. I see. I see. And then there, and then there. I see. I understand. I'm picking up what you're putting down, and then okay. Yeah, I see it there. No, I get it. I get it now. Okay, there's my funny bar of running. Where's my running bar? I don't see my stamina bar anywhere, so I guess. Oh, frick! Where are you? Where are you? Oh, I'm getting shot at, but I don't know where. I see Bert. Oh, there you are. Oh, look at that. Oh, frick. I wish World Flipper still existed. That was a really good gacha game. He's like a public figure. It's a little similar to in Ireland. The prime minister has a real power, but the president has some sway. The democracy is just for show. The king does everything. The UK, they can't have air conditioners without some kind of license. How is this a real country? Genuinely, the people there sound so weak. Why haven't we invaded them? Like, I'm just thinking, I'm not even just America, but any country. You're describing Britain to me, and it's like, okay, they're like scared of air conditioning. They don't like holding weapons. They need a license for guns. Their government is weak. Like, the people are subservient. Why haven't we, like, what do they have? Like, what deterrents do they have? Why haven't we invaded them? I'm not like for like the warmonger. I would call myself a bit of a warmonger, but I wouldn't fight the battles. I'd just it'd kind of be like Hearts of Iron 4. I'd just deploy troops and things like that. Are you playing Halo Infinite? I wish. No one's ever said that ever, but new sentence discovered. Britain's glory days was in the 19th century. Bro, I'd go back to say it was probably in the 17th century, okay? Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's about time we get revenge on the British. People say it's safe edgy to, like, make fun of the British, and don't get me wrong, it is, but it's also true. You know, I can't really defend them, you know? Time for bed. Aw, well, funny gamer man. May my voice serenade you into your sleep. Me, 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 me. Because there are no countries with the brown ideology anymore. It is really just to justify war as a democracy or something else. Reject Britishstein. Return to Britain. Britishstein. Is that the differentiating factor? Alright. Now, for real though, I want to unlock the ability to play trios. So for you guys, this time I'll try. That kind of looked like a swastika. Was that just me? Is that just like a case of the mind sees what the mind wants? Silence, European minority. White in 4 years country is speaking. Like, I'm sorry. I don't care. I hate to say it, because people bring up a point. I don't know much about the guy, other than that apparently he got the most diabolical teeth ever from Destiny. But like people talk about how Nick Fuentes is like a gay little Mexican, but like I'm sorry, dude. I'll take the opinion of a gay little Mexican seriously any day over the opinion of like a British guy. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is, you know? I think the Mexicans know a lot more about saving the white race than the Britons do, okay? That's just the way it be. Clearly the British aren't very good at it. I hate the police, but not because of mainstream reasons, but because they're acting like a big corpus royal guard. Exactly. It's like, no, you hate Israel for different reasons. It's they're not Jews. You mean Israelis. Okay, man. That's pretty cool. Awesome. How did you manage to make anti-Semitism game and game and lay lame and gay? I think the goon corner has gone too far. Hey, can we have this man killed? Who's this Dustman guy? I know you don't like it because there's not enough big fat men on it. Start booze cruising. As a fellow Latinx, Nick Fuentes is the cutest 5'8" Mexican tomboy. How can a man be a tom? Frick, what was that? I stepped on a landmine? Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, fine. What is there? Smart heal? What do you do? What do you do? Depleted shield charge. I don't think this is gonna help right now though. This is just shield, right? Yeah, this is. Do I have any like med kits on me? Oh, I do. There we go. There we go. All right. Dude, it's healing over time. Wait, hold on a second. It's just like a life gem. This is like Dark Souls 2. Pro Jared. Pro Jared, what should I do?
Playing with people you know. I've also found lag to be less of an issue.
Okay.
It still happens here.
Okay, thank you, Pro Jared. I don't hear what he's saying. I can't hear it because of the OBS source. I hope you guys can. I genuinely do. I truly do. Speaking of them, they decided to release an article calling Goyslop anti-Semitic despite calling us Goyim since the dawn of time. The great noticing continues. Beans didn't see the glowy explosive mine SMH. It's orange. I'm playing this game on colorblind mode, okay? Hold on, switching to colorblind mode 1. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now I can see it. Now I'm picking up what you're putting down. I get it. Pro Jared is talking about net lag. He would do that. He so would do that. Genuinely speaking, it's who would Beans, Beans Yandere? Yeah, for Pro Jared. Okay? Like, of course, who wouldn't be? Pro Jared is the end of sentence. I will be reclaiming the Goy slur. We're reclaiming Goy, just like the blacks did with the other one. Okay, what am I looking for? I still have no idea what like my objective mostly is for the most part. So I know I'm supposed to like, marathon and extract and things like that. All right, I guess it's baby time to go to sleep. Hope you managed to extract at least once, Beans. Thank you. But I don't know how to. I don't know where to extract. I don't know how I'm supposed to extract. I would love to extract at least... Frick! Oh my gosh. Oh, are you kidding? I freaking did like the super blast. How did that... Ugh! Beanosy, if you press M, you can see the extraction. I can? Why did no one tell me this? Why didn't the tutorial say that? Why did the tutorial not tell me that information, You would have known if you played the tutorial, but I did, but the tutorial did not inform me. He died before extraction in the tutorial. The tutorial should have guaranteed that, It's the tutorial's fault for letting me die in it. That's all I'm going to say, If this was Beat Banger, I would be doing numbers, All I'm going to say, if this was a round of Beat Banger, I would be doing insane right now. Not only am I an amazing rhythm gamer, but I am an otherworldly beat banger, That's all I gotta say. So true. Babies where Umber evolved into ToddCon? Fascinating. I have absolutely no idea what ABBA means, but I always laugh so hard when I see a meme of a rabbi shouting it on X. I am astonished at this gameplay. It's like watching a Korean esports player in prime CSGO hitting crazy lineups. I think that's true. Liar, you played Muse Dash once and it was terrible. I've never played Muse Dash on stream. It's not true. I don't even own Muse Dash on PC. I own it on the Nintendo Switch. LARP alarm. Narbuk, you lie. Deceiver. Jew. ABBA is a band. British Fleet was the best once. They got some pretty cute girls on Azure Lane. I get what you mean. Right now, it's a very small and pathetic and continues to shrink. It's now 6 times smaller than the U.S. When the U.S. becomes an empire like Rome, the U.K. gets conquered. 2 things. First of all, epic idea. What if you depict the U.S. as like an attractive, like dominant, like big-breasted, like tall tomboy cowgirl, and then you put like the UK and you have her be like a small, like washed up lolly, and then you just have like you have her like you have like the America girl dominant, like breast mog her, and the breasts represent their fleet capacity. That's just an idea, just a concept. You know, you played one rhythm game once and you were terrible. No, that was a Roblox game. That doesn't count. Roblox games don't count. They're not real games. Unless you want to confide in the point that Roblox games are real games, that did not count. So, Europe fell off after World War II. Glad Germany wants to rearm, but 2039 is an odd date. They should wait till 2077. Okay, I should open up here. Where's the extraction point? Don't see it anywhere. Oh, it loads in 3 minutes. I see. So I just need to gear up, is what I'm hearing. I just need to like gear up, get some gear, and like get some gear. I understand. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I see how it is. All right. Then if I press control, I can do that. If I press F, I get my little blast. All right. I see. I understand. We will be playing Fallout 76 in all the server VC chats all week. I think you will be doing that, but I don't think you'll convince many people. Maybe 4 people. I think you have like, the devil's touch. Maybe you can convince 4 people into your wicked ways, but apart from that, I don't think that. Have you extracted once? Looks down at pants. How lewd. That's not a question you should be asking so frivolously. Urges, my bad, Beans. I am an ESL warrior. Beans, what is your favorite Monster Hunter weapon? I've never played Monster Hunter, but I really, really want to play Monster Hunter. I just don't know where to start. I'm not sure. I mean, from what I've seen, I like Dex playstyles in Dark Souls, so I'd probably, if there's any playstyle in Monster Hunter that has you dual wielding, I would probably enjoy that the most. I might genuinely consider streaming Monster Hunter because I want to play it. I want to know which one I can play. Uh-oh, chat ruined. Yeah, you can charge your shots, buddy. Wait, what? Oh, dude, hold on. I'll just walk around like this. Brick, never mind. There goes my plans. Okay, can I find, like, a chest anywhere? Where's this elusive freaking loot I'm looking for? Hold on. There we go. All right. Oh, there's something over there. Look. What do you look at that? It's the elusive loot I'm looking for. Can I loot your dead body? Coordinated data pad. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that does, but sure. There's something over there. I cannot leave. Wonderful! Okay. Can I... Wait. Nope. I wish stuff looked better. Search. Okay. And I hear, like, footsteps, or am I just schizophrenic? Nope, I'm not schizophrenic. I'm not crazy. Okay. Brick, stop freaking doing that, okay, man? That's messed up. Okay. Okay. No, now I charge this up. I know there was another one there. Look at that, see? What did I say? I learned. I'm like an AI. I grow and I conquer and I dominate. Never mind, he's submissive hunting. What? What did I say that was wrong? I thought that was a cool I like dexterity. This is known. In Dark Souls, my favorite play styles, I like Dex and I like Dex, I like Int. I don't really like Strength or Miracles. Those are my least favorite ones. Can you please play Tales of Androgyny on Steam? It has way more compelling gameplay than this goy bait piece of software called Marathon. If it's another extraction shooter, I'm going to be honest, probably not. I do not enjoy the genre. I'm doing this out of obligation and honor, okay? I hope you deeply appreciate it, Karak and Umber and... Brick, okay. Getting every headshot. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Clean kills all around. Clean kills. He's gay. I'm not gay. That's not true. I'm not gay. Milk, finally a beacon of light. Oh, welcome, Milk. Wow. Welcome. Begin container hack? Sure. What does that do? Okay. Warning, reinforce. Oh, wait. Frick? Where? Where? Where the frick are they coming? Where are the reinforcements? Oh! Okay, hold on. Brick. There we go. No! I'm freaking healing! Stop it! I didn't... Frick! I'm trying to dash. Okay. Let me freaking swap. Did I drop my gun? Let me freaking switch to my gun, dude. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh my god! I'm healing! I didn't know you were still alive. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where... Oh my... Where's my freaking use grenade button? Okay. I got like the proximity mine. Oh frick! I barely have any ammo, don't I? Okay. Frick. Okay. 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 I'll wait till. Oh yeah, I have. No... Why can't I freaking? What happened? I freaking couldn't. I couldn't rapid fire anymore. What happened? What is this game even about? It's about nothing. Truly about nothing. It has no plot. Open map to see where the extraction points are. Common making gems, and you miss them all. SMH. Don't tell him to at me. I want to see what it is. Run to the extraction and extract. Yeah, but I was in a fight. I was in an altercation. I can't leave right there. Such a masterpiece of gameplay. He's truly the god at shooter games. That the way he flicks his mouse and hits every headshot is like he's an Iraqi sniper in Fallujah. Much honor. Extract this stick from your bum, Zaddy. Wow. Beans, have you played Slay the Princess before? No, I haven't. I've wanted to. I don't even know what it's about. Is it like a visual novel? This game is about eating the bugs. Most accurate description said so far. Easily. Honestly, thank you, Dr. Pips, for suggesting putting up the Isabel. It was definitely a good idea. It was definitely a gem of an idea. Thank you very much. Beans, I think I will go to sleep now. This game is so buns to watch. I can't. You can't give up now, random furry. What if the hear me out. What if the nanosecond nuclear sponsored kit, no weapon I can't fight? What do you mean no weapon I can't fight? Weapons. Okay, yeah, sponsored kits. Sponsored kits are packages that, okay. Okay, sponsored kits, I get it. No weapon I can't fight. Yes, upgrades, I understand. I don't care about the freaking skill tree. I just want to do my one government crew air, no weapon. Okay, then let me assign a second weapon. I don't have weapons. What do you want? Okay, armory. Armory. Yes, sponsored kits. Claim now at no cost. Purchase. Sponsored kit equipped. Okay, apparently I can't. Never mind. There we go. Yeah, I can't do that one. What about this one? Nope. Details button. Alright, I understand. Ooh, that's beautiful. Maybe if I play as this Void. Yeah. I'll play. Yes, I understand. I don't... Special offers. Okay, I don't care about the frickin' shop, man. Okay, shell select. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. I don't have a weapon. What do you want from me? There's weapon 2. I don't have a weapon 2. Oh, I still need those furry dating sims you mentioned earlier. I don't know them by the top of my head, but you might see them because I'm probably going to stream them. Don't you worry. I will never eat the bugs. Beans, what if a nanosecond? What if the nanosecond you leave, random furry? I say, all right, guys, game over, and then we hop on MGR. That's what we do, you know? The nanosecond you leave, I decide to start playing Metal Gear Rising. What if that happens? You should add Jufufu to the Goon Corner. The people will appreciate it. I can't do that. She's not a furry. It's every girl in the Goon Corner is a furry. And none of this halfway kimono me stuff. No, 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 no. It's all the way, you know? This is all the way, just pure, kimono gems, pure furry girls. So I can't put Jifufu. It would water down the quality of the Goon Corner. Now Zhao is a different story. If you want to send Zhao, go ahead. I'll ladder, That's different. Why is bro playing garbage? I ask myself that question too sometimes, The bad game is dead. This is at least a game. Mixtape was just woke media. Mixtape was better. I'm gonna be honest. Mixtape was more fun. You could look at Mixtape and just laugh at it. This is like you gotta engage with it mechanically. It's like LARPing I wouldn't call it a game so much as I'd call it a LARP. I'm looking at your wish list later. Remove the Fuda games you want to hide. I don't want to hide the Fuda games. It's Fuda is peak. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It's not gay. Would I give a Fuda head? Of course I would, but not in a gay way. Like that's not gay. It's literally a woman. What are you talking about? Like that's not gay. Why would I hide that? I have nothing to hide. That was me. That has me wondering, why is the Goon Corner themed around furries? And why is there Dark Souls 2 Corner too? Better question, why wouldn't there be one? The Dark Souls 2 Corner is there so that we can, because we're playing a bad game, we need to be reminded of a good game's existence. So that's what the Dark Souls 2 Corner is for. The Mood Corner is there to express the current state of my mind. And the Goon Corner is themed around furry girls because they're hot, and I wasn't going to theme it around the game. So I chose the next best thing. I honestly enjoyed that stream as it was fun talking about unrelated topics and crapping on the game, but this is just inexclusively boring with no substance to engage with or talk about. What are you talking about? The one stream that we're playing, let it be known that in this one stream that like we were playing the most Cole game, this didn't even happen in the 76 stream. Things got political this stream, okay? Like that. Only what's the game called again? Marathon is able to so effortlessly bring out the inner political in a person. Jared Corner, LARP, because there is no, I know you, this won't happen. Also, Milk, hello, you were late. Is this how people felt watching the Mona Lisa being painted? This is truly mind stimulating. We are truly blessed to be watching such an expert at shooter to shower us with his amazing aim. Listen, if this was Trinova, you would have already finished by now. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, can someone correct me here? Turning completed contracts. Oh wait, I completed a contract. I didn't know that. Okay, contracts. Where the frick are my okay. Rank rewards. Okay, yeah, there. Alright, thank you. Open the agent screen. Claim rewards. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright. Ooh, look at that. That was so cool. That was so awesome. That was very cool. I really liked that. My favorite part was when the game. That face when the game. We've all had that moment when the game, Like, let's be serious here for a second, guys. We've all won the game. What about this? Cores, implants. Okay, there's no gear I can bring with me. Yeah, sure, we'll run. I don't know what my abilities do. I don't know what my passives are. I don't know what I do. I don't know why I'm here. Jared Corner. That's also true. There, play with trio now. What? I can still play with trio? Cancel matchmaking. I thought I couldn't. I thought I saw the lock icon. Oh yeah, no, it's still locked. I'm sorry, man. I gotta beat the game. You lost the game. Narbonk, I promise you I will get at least one extraction before we finish, I will get at least one That's a promise to everyone. At least one extraction will occur before we finish this time. Bro, listen, man. I wasn't trying at all. I was gonna say I'm trying my hardest. That'd be a lie. That'd be a LARP. I'm not trying at all. I was kind of throwing on purpose just to be a bit funny, just to be a bit on the silly side. So this time around, we're not gonna be doing that. We're actually gonna be locking in. All right? That's what's gonna happen instead. Just you wait and see. Just you wait and see. All right. Extract the semen from my penis. I wish. That sounds... Somehow that sounds better than this. From the few minutes I watched of this game until now, this feels like a all style, no substance type of game. It's also the wrong style. A lot of the UI, maybe I'm just a lobotomite, but a lot of it feels over-designed, All substance, no style? No, I would say, like, it definitely has a style. Like, the UI doesn't look boring. It's just a very... Okay, the UI doesn't look undesigned. But it does look boring. It is a very boring style. Beans, I want to send kids to work in coal mines. Coal mines? Ugh. Send them to play this game. You can mine all the coal you want. It honestly has neither, to be That's not true. Did you not see the green woman in the title screen? There's clearly something going on there, bro. There's no substance because Beans didn't even reach door to substance. Narbonk, I think you simply have to come to terms with the fact that you're fighting an uphill battle. Okay, you're on the Kurok side of history. It's, you're a fan. That's like publicly outing yourself as a Weezer fan. It's just Beans is quite literally dying before he can see any substance. I think you kind of just got to understand no one likes this game. I could be an esports level athlete at this game. I could be going in left and right, extracting, marathoning all over the place. I think the people would still not like it. You have to understand the Beaners, they've woken up. They're not Goyim, not anymore. They've gotten too smart for tricks like these. All right. What's that? All right, and now I can't run. Okay, so I think this is quite possibly the dumbest way you can depict the stamina bar, like, ever. That's so stupid. Whatever happened to, like, the novel idea of, just have it deplete instead of fill up? Such a stupid UI. So bad. Genuinely so bad. The sun has fallen. Billions must sleep. Good night, sister. Good night, lol, mol. 4147. Jew, trans. So real. Beans, please end this stream. This game is... I'm not ending the stream yet. I have to extract at least once, okay? He is fighting with a mentally challenged person. You can't win against a moron. That's why Beans always wins. Karak, you're Canadian. So, point lost instantly. Billions must snooze. Beans, you should listen to the people. Drop this game, put on a body cam, and start running a marathon in real life. That is unironically first good idea. First good idea said. What is my ability? Oh, I see. It lets me like motor slice all over the place. Okay. All right. Is anyone behind me? I'm not seeing anything. All right. Coast must be clear. Okay. And then if I press here, wait, hold on. Hold the frickin' phone. This gun is better because it's got a number on it. All right, that tells me my number of shots. This is a really gay looking gun. I don't like how it looks. They somehow ruined the look of a pistol. Just looks very. I do not like it. I'd like to say I'd say Halo Infinite has more substance in this game. This is truly made for Gentiles. They love their extract slop games. Is Halo Infinite much better? Is that a condom? Why do I have condoms? My only exposure to Halo Infinite is Edison telling me how bad it is, because he's a big Halo. Frick. Oh my gosh, when did you frickin' rail me from behind? Running away! Thank you. I have like the ultimate frickin' run away button. Okay, yeah. Let me smart heal. Thank you. And now let me smart shield a little bit. Yeah. Let me recover that shield. Thank you. Frick! Where did you come from? Oh my gosh, that was unfortunate. Okay, what does my ultimate do? Is it like a big shield? What the frick does that do? Is it like aim hacks? I don't know what this does. It makes... Oh, frick! Oh, bombs. I see them. Okay. Okay, there we go. Is that it? Frick. Okay. That was not it. Okay, nope. I don't have my freaking ability done yet. All right. Getting out of there in a pickle. Frick, I can't go under that. What's up with that? Lame ass game mechanics. All right. There we go. I can heal myself now. Oh, I'm supposed to extract over there, right? Dude, that's the extraction point. I did it. I'm gonna extract, guys. SMH, you should play Arma 3 instead of this at this point. I'm never playing another shooter ever again on this channel. This is the last time you're getting this, okay? Appreciate it while you can, guys. Guys, I'm extracting. Genuinely about to extract. Look, guys. I'm doing the thing. Am I doing it? Objective complete. I did it. I did the first step of the
Priority
game.
contract fulfilled.
Is that what next? What next, Speedwagon? Oh, I have to wait frickin' 20 seconds. All right, I can wait. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, there we go. All right. I think I wasted ammo by reloading that. That was probably a really stupid thing to do. I'm close. Extract me. Oh, whoa. I am pure-blooded Latinx. Halo Infinite is made for femboys, troon Zahors, and wiggas. But Marathon is made for Israeli soldiers to practice their aim before dying in southern Lebanon. I think that's the most real description anyone's ever given of this game. This is like IDF training module. I get that. Good. Get out of this snooze fest. Guys. Why did I do that? Why? I just wasted it. I just wasted it. Frick! No! No! I did it. Transfer imminent. It's just over there now. Frick. I gotta wait over there. Is that not it? Okay. That seems fine. I'm good. Is there nothing? Okay. So I just go to the other one now, right? Like, let me know if I'm wrong, but isn't this? Yeah, I just need to go there, right? Nope, you're not getting me. No, that's not happening. Things that aren't happening. So I just go over here now. If I have, okay, I need to climb up apparently. Unfortunate. All right. All right, let me go up. Climb up ladder. Beans, be careful about the guy named Guy Who Kills Beans 22nd S. I haven't seen that guy yet, but I'll listen to it. Wait for it. Wait for what? Exile ready? There's something there. Oh, okay, I see. There's something going on here. What am I supposed to do? Matter transfer in 10 sec. Okay, so do I just wait here? It's like red, like danger. Oh, I understand. I do need to stand here. Okay, okay. I see. Hide behind it. Okay, that took a second to understand. Did I do it? Did I extract? What was that? I did it! I extracted, guys. I knew it. I'm so good at this game. Genuinely so good. Actually goated. I won. I won. What can I say? Extracted. I did it. I marathoned. And it only took 6 minutes. Wow. That was quick. That was a quick run. Sony decided this game was worth abandoning Destiny. I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did. I don't like Destiny 2 either. As much crap as I give Marathon, Destiny 2 has been out for longer. I don't like that the Destiny players are happy. I'm glad they did that. Destiny am much better to BH. Was it worth it? No. How did I do? Kurok, Narbonk, the resident beaners of Marathon, representatives of Israel. How did I do? Was this a good run? Was it worthwhile? This feels like 26 commentary YouTuber background gameplay. No, Surf was better. Notice how the Goon Corner covers everything but the Ko-Fi link. That feels a little greedy. Well, I don't know. Maybe you should, I don't know, listen to it. You did so well. Praise me more. Thank you. I wasn't even trying, if I'm being honest. Wow, I think I deserve a reward. Who's with me? I think you should play more LOL. You're right. I should play more League of Legends. Let me boot it up. Can we finally euthanize this stream? Wait, I gotta. Can I do crew fill off? I can't. Why? Bean, since you're playing Marathon, how about giving that Jeff Keighley game High Guard a try? If only I could. Guy who wants to play High Guard. If only I could. You know, for resisting all that, I think I deserve a reward, guys. And what better place to reward someone than at ko-fi.com/thecoolbeansman? Beans, are you Ethiopian? Because you better lube up, baby doll. What? I get it. Like, rate me. Go ahead. Do what you want. But what does that have to do with being Ethiopian? The joke where beta Israelis? I don't understand the joke. Could you explain it to me? I'll lube up, but what does that have to do with being Ethiopian or Israel? I don't get the. Can someone explain the joke? That one kind of went over my head. That one's a bit fancy. I don't. Congrats, little Jew. You've proven yourself to the Mossad. They make you play this game when you join the IDF. Complete contract. Oh, hold on, guys. I got a contract. Black Jewish people. Oh, I see. Aren't those like the true Hebrews of West Africa or something? I understand those guys. I think they're pretty cool. Okay. Claim. Continue. Ah, link breach. I've just got. Ah, I got doxxed, guys. Oh. Brazil is pretty far away from Russia, so no, they're kind of close. Play MGR now. Honestly, you have to admit, Random Furry, it would be insulting if I started MGR on the latter half of the marathon stream. You know? At that point, that would genuinely be kind of pathetic. Attention runner.
Town City 4 is off limits.
Tel Aviv?
Planet, its colony, and a
Beans, not beans. My inner ESL is coming out.
Earth space
Beans, not Beanas? Beans, Beanas. Your inner ESL? Why do you think your inner ESL is coming out? Because you're suppressing it. Because you're making it feel shy. Don't hide your ESL. Let him come out, okay? Let him latinx all over the place and prove his gay little short 5'8" Mexican tomboy heritage. Okay? Do it for me, my lovable beaner. This is furry feet propaganda. Is it propaganda if it's good? Like, I mean, it's just true. It's just the hottest. Also, they're called paws. But it's just gem. Are you genuinely gonna, like, look at this? Look at this. Tell me it's not hypnotizing. Are you gonna look me in the face and say that's not hypnotizing? Narbonk with the 100. Okay. He's gonna say something very marathon pilled. Go rub yourself with baby oil now, little broski. You deserved it after that W. Go rub up with baby oil. I've never done it with baby oil. I suppose I gotta save that for the loot stream though. That's later. I mean, what? Russia is the largest country in the world. Everything is close to it in one way or another. I don't think that's true. This is a peak Goon Corner, not gonna lie. It's a peak game as well. Thank you, Narbonk. Narbonk's tip is back. SMH. Bouncing on it crazy style. Thank you, Narbonk, for the wonderful treat. Thank you. Meow. I said I said I'd say meow for like the big donos, so I gotta live up to my word. I already played a marathon. You know I'm not a liar. Big announcements coming soon. I know I always say a contest coming soon, but I'm not lying this time. It'll be announced next week. I can't say when next week, but it'll be announced then. And when I announce the contest, I'm also announcing Beans 2.0. So look forward to. I'm not saying it's happening next week, but I'm saying it's getting announced next week. So look out for an announcement next week. Blue Star is 96% feet. What does that mean? Yuri, the town I live. Wait, Yuri? You live in Yuri? There's a town called Yuri? I'm coming soon. I'm coming now. How many hours does one have on this game? I don't know. This just doesn't feel like. I haven't played that many extraction shooters, but there's no way this is like that good of one, right? Like there have to be better ones out there, you know? Like this just feels like why would you choose to why would this be your main one, you know? Like that I don't get. I feel that way about, you know, what's it called? I feel that way about Wu Wow, you know? Where is Wu Wow a bad game? No. I think it's pretty good. But like why would it be your main gacha game? Like why would you play Wu Wow over I don't know, anything else? I don't understand. Why? What's the mindset? Whoa. Why this one? That's to a greater extent how I feel about Marathon. Like, is it a horrible game? No, not really. But like, why though? Why do you play this so much? Like, I can understand it for Kurok, I suppose. Premium beaner, Kurok, long running. I think the longest premium beaner. But that's because he's mind raped. That's because he's a Todd Howard fan. He lives for the slop. But I don't understand for like all the people he's in my Discord server, he's successfully seduced into playing this. Like, why did Narbonk play this? Why are there so many people on my Discord server and my community playing this game? I truly don't understand. It feels like I'm in a show. I'm in a story right now. I'm in an anime, and the antagonist has some strange mind powers to mind control people, and I'm like Usopp. I'm immune to it. In that one part of Thriller Bark in One Piece, when the cute like horror girl, she Perona, she has like the ability to make people depressed, but it doesn't work on Usopp because Usopp's like already a broken man. That's what I feel like. It feels like there's some strange seductive power this game has that I'm immune to. Is it like Goyamamancy, the ability to manipulate the Goyam mind? I don't get it. The cradle? If you say so. I mean, if the shoe fits. I don't get it. We only play Cole on your Discord. The gems are played elsewhere. Yeah, but you play that Cole very often. Beans has been awake for a long time, and his mind is full of goy thoughts. Man, he can't read anymore. Oh, cool. How is the experience of living in Moscow? You guys are so cool. I only play WoWow because Zani exists. I played Arc Raiders for 15 hours, and it was 1,000 times better than this mentally molesting experience. Hi, goes what? You gathered audience by playing Terraria and Project Room. No wonder some people have strange tastes. I mean, Kurok predates that era. That was back when I only played. Well, look forward to only gems. If you're a if you're a premium beaner, you know the next two videos I have in the works, and you know those games are only gems. But that's all I'm gonna say. Project Moon fan is surprised about the amount of coal. I'm sorry. Pardon me, but Terraria and Project Moon are way better games than this. Project Moon isn't a game, but this is better than Lobotomy Corporation. No, this is better. This is more fun than Lobotomy Corporation. I got to be honest about that. Nah, fair. You got me beat. It's not better than Ruina. I can't talk about Limbus. I haven't played it. But it is better than 50% of my experience with Project Moon, I guess. I guess I'll give you that victory. No, you can't. I approve your words. And Virgil Daddy Spar. Oh, you guys are fighting about MGR. No MGR spoilers. I'll play it one day. That one Sungjin Woe versus Ant Guy stare down image, but it's Reggie and Random Furry. Groom Mogged. Sungjin, is that the guy from Solo Leveling? That's it. This game. This game is Solo Leveling. That's how I describe it. Marathon is the Solo Leveling of first-person shooters. That is how I would describe this game. This game feels like Solo Leveling. Being a fan of this game is like being a fan of Solo Leveling. We just found the perfect comparison. Like, you see exactly what I mean, right? Like, yeah, it makes so much sense. This is Solo Leveling. Dude, we are solo leveling right now. I am solo leveling all over the place. When's the Goon Corner going to fill the screen? Can I, that's a good, hold on. Can I, maybe I can. Ooh, okay, no, I can't. Ooh, that was a bit, that almost showed too much. I'm a bad boy. Why are you saying that? I haven't played Assassin's Creed. Dude, this game hurts my soul. I've put 560 hours so far. Why? Why? Kind of like how you wouldn't say you're a solo leveling watcher in public. You wouldn't say I'm a marathon player in public. I like how you don't say fan. You say watcher and player. That's really cool. The second you said Lobotomy Corporation isn't more fun than this, I ripped my desk in half and immediately stopped gooning. Listen, man. Asking me to say Lobotomy Corporation is fun. You are literally asking like a battered housewife to say that the husband that abused her is hot. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe on an objective level it's true, but you're not gonna get that one out of me, okay? That game did too much to my mind. I'm not ready. I don't want to think of it that way, okay? It is whatever the negative version of trauma. Trauma stops me from being able to talk that way about the game. It's like gambling, bro. How is this like gambling? Gambling's fun. Solo leveling doesn't have fans. That's wrong. That's wrong. That is so wrong. They're called Koreans, okay? They're called Koreans. They make up a country and they like solo leveling, okay? North Koreans like Clash of Clans, if you didn't know that. There's actually a North Korean version of Clash of Clans that you can only play in North Korea. It's really cool. I think that's awesome. I would love to, you know, play Clash Royale and be facing off against a North Korean, and then he like three crowns me and spams the Laughing King, and I'm like, okay, I get to log off the game and go home and eat a burger, and you have to like log off the game and like till the field, and your grandfather's gonna be executed by a firing squad. So you won the battle, but I guess I won the war. Didn't I, little bro? Riz didn't reply before, but I haven't heard back from you. I forgot you also played Undertale in the past, and now you're playing this new thing, this new thing named Delta Groom. Yeshi Larper Award? It's actually called the Delta Troon. So you got it wrong. Opinion discarded, but I'll proceed. I don't know much about those games, but its community is horrific, and you're a magnet for them. I think not playing a game because its community is bad is like Goyim behavior. I know that the Deltarune community is horrific, but I'm also aware of the few existing Delta Chuds out there that will happily goon to Aqua with me unethically. And for that reason, I'm in. Why you leave the Clash Royale clan, you goy? I'm sorry. Okay. I need to address the allegations. To everyone involved, I am sorry for leaving the community Clash Royale clan. I had to leave it because I needed to get more. I simply needed more Royal Giant cards, and the clan dono rate wasn't doing it. So I had to switch and join a new clan. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry about that, but it had to happen. I leave it in your careful hands, Umbersome. Take care of the clan for me. I don't play Deltarune because I'm poor. Well, that's understandable. You can always sail the seven seas for it. Clash Royale mentioned, Gem mentioned, actually. I don't play Deltarune because I'm straight. Questionable, questionable, questionable. I don't play Deltarune because I have 3 freaking Delta Chuds. Just say rock solid, fans. Listen, man, Kurok, I make a lot of exceptions for you, but I will not allow you to like suck off my oomphy like that, okay? That's my oomph you're talking about, all right? I don't want you speaking ill of him in this matter, okay? I don't want him. I don't want you implying things about him. All right? Rock solid collab when. That's what I'm saying. I would love to collaborate with the funny Twitter meme man. I think that'd be very cool. You're playing this marathon game because of Undertale. That's wrong. I'm playing it because of the French, because of France. Are you playing Delta Cole? I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. If I want to force my enemy to eternal damnation, would be watching the anime adaptation of Dice Irie. We love our gay Nazis. Not cis. I don't that there was a lot to unpack in that statement. I don't really know how to interpret it. I don't play Deltarune because it's a nice view and a long wait. Okay, that one wins. That one wins. That's the best reply. Aqua is so peak. 20 plus sanity points gained purely from the mention of such peak. Wait till we get to chapter 5 in our playthrough. Then we'll see peak. DM him. DM who? 11 a.m. collab stream when? Frick, time zones. Gross. I guess you're right. We could hop on Marathon. Let's make a game with the looks of Marathon, the writing of Deltarune 5, Chapter 5, and the gameplay of Mixtape. if people want to know my opinions on what is it, there's like this really cool pick that goes tough, like gem of a post, and it's I played Deltarune Chapter 5, and there's some parts that you play and you're like, okay, Toby was cooking. This is a gem. And then there's other parts that you play and you look at it. And all I'm going to say is I take one look at blue, and all I'm thinking is that could have only been the idea of Benjamin Netanyahu. I'm gay, that's all. I'm I'm reading what Reggie said. I'm not gay. Can't wait for the Fallout 76 stream. That's perfect if you can't wait for it because it's already out. You can look at the VOD. I think it happened like 6 months ago, maybe 7. It's already ready to be viewed and consumed. So that's the beautiful part of it. I think that was a wonderful gameplay experience. If you want to know my thoughts on the game, well, Pro Jared, how about you do the talking for me?
Dark Souls is infamous for being hard. It punishes simple mistakes, actions are permanent, and death is constant.
So true, Pro Jared. I agree with everything he just said. I think that was perfect, unless he said something negative. At which point, Pro Jared, gross. I can't believe you'd say that. Wait until we get to chapter 5 and we'll see. I can't finish that sentence. Oh my goodness, yes, animated goon corner. And who's gonna tell bro? You just missed it. Ooh, return to where we came. Wow, would you look at that? Bro missed the goon corner. What a travesty. A tragedy, no less. What a glorious day. Well, I hate to be Himothy. I hate to be him in a sense, but I just had to inform you, Elizabeth, that the goon corner is gone. LARP LARP arrived. Hey, don't call Rosie a LARPer, okay? He gets offended by that. You know what they say. Many people get offended by listening to the cold, hard truth. Shut the frick up, Umber. Hey, Rosie, don't say that. Don't say curse words in my stream chat, okay? That I'm not going to tolerate that. This is a family-friendly environment. No milk for you tonight. Wait, it ended? I just got here. Hey, don't worry. That was honestly, I think I can think of a perfect way to end this stream. We were looking at that video the entire time, but we never actually reacted to it. So, what if we actually watch it this time? Like for real. We just actually bona fide look at it. I think that's what we should do. Ooh, back here I go. No gamer mode for this. This is okay. We get rid of the Dark Souls 2 corner. Everyone say goodbye, Dark Souls 2 corner. Goodbye, Dark Souls 2 corner. We get rid of the mood corner. Or, hear me out. Hear me out. Now, we achieved our goals. We accomplished our objectives. So I'm thinking we don't get rid of the mood corner because that would be wrong. Instead, what if our mood simply changes? Current mood, happy. Why? Why am I so happy, you might ask? That's easy. Because Dark Souls 2 mentioned. Dark Souls 2 mentioned, am I right? Who's with me? Dark Souls 2 mentioned. This is the video I was playing that whole time. I think we're going to react to it. Well, goodbye, everyone. Bye. Well, it's not over. I have to go now. Well, I guess everyone's leaving. Goodbye, Dark Souls 2 corner. Beans, please show Deadbolt in your library next stream or something like that. I'll post it in the Discord, and then I'll show it on the stream as well. Don't worry. I'll do it. That sucks to be Rosie. He just left, even though the stream's still continuing. This was the video that was in the Dark Souls 2 corner. Dark Souls 2 corner, everyone said, welcome back, Dark Souls 2 corner. It's right there. It's this video right here. We've been listening to snippets this whole time. I think it's only fair we actually watch it. I think that's a good way to end the stream. So let's do that. Let's just take a look at what this video has in store for us. Has to offer. All right. So I'm gonna give my honest review on this video. All right. When was this made? 12 years ago, 2014. Okay, so it's like a launch review. That makes sense. There's logic to that. All right. Please tell me the volume is good. Beans, do you make burgers yourself? Yes. If you do, I recommend adding small amounts of cowberry. Goes hard with meat juice, with juicy meat. I'll try that. What's cowberry? I don't know what that is. I'll search that up, but I'll keep that in mind, Yashi. Good things to know for the cooking stream, no less. Welcome back, DS2 Corner. You're such a well-behaved beaner, Razia. Beaner of the day. Thank you, Cool Beans. I'll go to sleep knowing that I've watched the dustiest call of a stream and unlocked my inner ESL powers. Shalom. Hope to see you next time. Everyone just wants to leave badly after their mental waterboarding from Marathon. Yeah, and this is your mental recovery from Dark Souls 2. Why is this video in like 140p? Okay, it's 720. Ancient YouTube. Alright.
Dark Souls is infamous for being hard. It punishes simple mistakes, actions
It's
are
true, it
permanent,
is a pretty hard
and
game.
death is common. Dark Souls
Is this green screen? I'm sorry. It's it just this is like green screened on. He's not play. I guess that makes sense. But you'd think he'd at least like this was like 2020. Did they have HDMI then? 2014? They had it. Is this like green screened on? It looks kind of bad. Cooking Goishlop stream. I can't wait. I'm hard. Why did my VPN decide to turn off right at the end of the freaking stream? Don't worry, it's not the end of the stream.
2 is
It
a
looks
great
green screened
follow-up to
on.
the franchise,
That's true.
but it doesn't do everything better.
Fuck you mean it doesn't do everything better? I'm gonna let Pro Jared cook for a second here. I don't wanna talk out of line. If he's maybe he's got something he
If
wants
for
to say.
whatever reason you aren't familiar with Dark Souls 2,
I'm
it's
not.
an adventure RPG with meticulous combat,
It
dangerous
is good.
exploration, and inevitable death. If you
It
were
is a
turned
good
off by
game.
Demons or Dark Souls 1, you're not going to like this game anymore. You can stop watching right now.
Okay.
If you played
Well, luckily we all like Dark. Oh, dude, I gotta go on a rant here. I freaking hate. It's it's the, it's the equivalent argument of like, oh, why can Link carry all that stuff? When people say like, oh, you're telling me you're in this poison swamp area and you take an elevator and it takes you up to a lava castle? This game's a little weird and kooky. You're an idiot. You're stupid. You actually didn't play the game. I'm not going to use the word LARP because I don't like the word LARP. But did you play the game? The Emerald Herald literally states in the game that so does Vendrick, so do various of the queens in the DLC, that because of the curse, the fabric of space and time around Dranglek has broken to the point where, like, the connection between these lands is a thin veil. It's obvious that that is not the literal structure of the world. It's like Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 does the exact same thing, where like the whole world is pretty much just melting away into ash. So you just have these like nonsensical connections going on. Dark Souls 2 did it first, but because Dark Souls 3 like does it, but like dangles the occasional Dark Souls 1 reference at you, people let it slide there. It's a literal plot point. It's a story point explained in the game's narrative. I'm the best at Zelda. I'm the king of evil. Gunnar 2 Souls 2. If for any reason you're familiar with Dark Souls 2 and then he starts speaking Hebrew, all my Nyagas hate Dark Souls 2. Karak, all your Nyagas love Marathon. This doesn't mean much. Dark Souls 2 is peak. Exactly. Just came back from eating stuffed crust pizza. The whole time I was thinking about stuffing beans. The whole time I was thinking about getting stuffed. Reggie, shut the frick up. You're like 12 years old. Who's begging for attention? Stop, I'm 18. Stop being so mean to each other. Stop fighting. You're like 10. I'm not like, stop fighting.
those games and enjoyed them, which I'm going to assume
Yeah.
you have, Dark Souls 2 does a lot of progressive
Also,
tweaks and balances to the
purely speaking, I will say the core systems of Dark Souls 1 are better for PvP, but the actual quality of life experience of it, Dark Souls 2 easily has the better PvP. Out of Dark Souls 1 and 2, I think out of all of them, Dark Souls 2 easily has the best PvP. Not gameplay wise, but structurally. Like the Covenant systems there, the Bell Tower Covenant, the rats, the way the Sentinels work. Specifically the way it's structured. I wish the gameplay for PvP was a bit better, but the actual covenants around it in Dark Souls 2 are easily the best. As someone who's 18, I can confirm I'm 18. Thank you. Call me when there's 60-year-old LARPers. Can we boo Reggie? Boo. No, I would never boo a beaner. I'm drunk. That's understandable. Wrong. Explain yourself. Elaborate.
formula that are, for the most part,
Why
better.
exactly am I
The
wrong?
new engine itself runs significantly
No
better than either the
femboys. How can Dark Souls 2 be peak? Does it even have feet? Though DS2 has a lot of good PvP. I will give you the no feet argument, but to make up for that, Emerald Herald is literally the best girl in all of FromSoft. Just all of FromSoft in general. She was so powerful. They had to give her shoes to nerf her because they knew that if they made her barefoot, then they could never top themselves ever again. It's as simple as that. But you got to admit that. And also, guys, this is a hear me out, but hear me out. The cat from Dark Souls 2 kind of bad. Like I'm just gonna say it, you know. Shaliqua, she's kind of bad. She's kind of fine, you know. Let me get a picture. Let me get freaking Grok. Give me a Grok job. Grok me off, Grok. Where is it? Here. Like just hear me out, you know. You gotta hear the voice. All right. You gotta see like you gotta see the voice to like truly understand where I'm coming from. All right. You gotta hear me out here. You go to hell with that dog crap knockoff Maiden in Black. What did you just say about the Emerald Herald? I'm sorry. Actually rape and kill this man. The DS2 delusion is insane. DS2 is goated. That's just true, okay? Lol, I can tell he has his monster in you who keeps seething like a good WS2 LARPer. W Goons, he right. I know, I'm just saying, you know? Listen to her talk. Listen to her talk. But I see a girl with big boobs, I can't stop, and IQ too high equals beans. W Goons. I will say, hottest girls overall. I think Emerald Herald's the best, but the hottest quantity of attractive foids is definitely in Dark Souls 3, I want to say. Tragically. Although Dark Souls 1 is kind of hard carried by, you know, the Fair Lady, Guinevere, but Guinevere's not like a real full Guinevere, and I don't really count Gwendolyn. I don't think he's that good of a femboy. He's kind of a mid femboy at best. He's no Bridget, Guilty Gear.
two previous games. Slowdowns
All
are
right.
much less common. Some areas actually have some pretty high frame rates, and the cloth mechanics
Yeah?
and lighting are also better.
Oh yeah, it is good.
Shadows aren't as good, and I do miss being able to flop around corpses of enemies, but the game does run better in general.
It does.
But more
That's true.
importantly, it doesn't feel different at all. Despite the engine change, it feels and plays just like Dark Souls. It
Okay.
retains the same combat of
I
moving
wouldn't say that. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think Dark Souls 2 definitely feels different. I wouldn't say it feels worse. I personally think it feels better. I prefer the slower feel of Dark Souls 2. Yeah, it still very much so feels like a Dark Souls game. But I can that's the one point that if you're not a fan of the feeling, I can see why you wouldn't necessarily like that. But no, I wouldn't say they feel the same. It's definitely not the same thing. Bloodborne is another one. Bloodborne, it plays like a Souls game. It doesn't feel like Dark Souls, though. It very much so feels different. In my case, I don't like Bloodborne. I would say it feels worse. I don't like how it feels. But, you know, she's a great cat. And the fact you didn't mention Best Girl, you deserve the middest Shrine Maid. Who do you think is Best Girl then? Pray tell. Pray tell then. Netcode and stability wise, DS2 is awesome. Those are things that matter. It's the type of thing where I wouldn't count it as a benefit, but I would count it as a negative if it were bad, you know? Because it's Dark Souls 2, so it kind of makes sense it's different. Well, yeah, but I mean, Dark Souls 3 plays like Dark Souls 1. I think Dark Souls 2 is different. Dark Souls 3 is it feels like an evolution of it. It very much so feels like more of a sequel. But I think it makes it kind of boring. I think Dark Souls 2 did something riskier but better. I like the slower, more methodical gameplay. Dark Souls 3, especially with Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3 feels like it's trying to be quicker but not quick enough. You know? Elden Ring actually did it right, but Dark Souls 3 is like a sloppy middle step. consume. Dude, I can't look at Pro Jared the same after those weird peak leaks, bro. Pro Jared Goon Corner, someone get the picture of him dressed up as Sailor Mercury.
when to attack.
Wait, hold on. Giantess mentioned. I'm not normally a fan of Giantess, but Guinevere is definitely an exception to that. I wouldn't mind being stuffed between her boobs.
When to block, when to dodge, and
Yes.
when not to get too overzealous. The
Yes.
same gameplay that made the previous game so great is
Oh, I love this
still
area.
here. Most of the tweaks to the gameplay
Ooh.
aren't so much in
That's the
combat
Lost
as it
Sinners
is
Rise.
everything around it. And honestly, for the most part, a lot
Okay.
of these changes makes the game more accessible.
Uh,
You can use your bonfire to teleport around immediately,
I don't-
which I welcome. Dying-
Frick. Oh, why? Why must you do this to me, Pro Jared? That is the one thing I don't like about Dark Souls 2. They didn't even attempt to do the interconnected world design to the extent of Dark Souls 1. I don't like the whole warping thing. Yeah, it's quality of life. I don't think quality of life matters over the like peak level design DS1 had. That's one thing it has over 2 and 3. I will give it, however, it did a way better job than Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 2, I think, kind of, shot itself in the foot with that. Dark Souls 3 killed itself completely. Every level, every area in Dark Souls 3 is basically a straight line. There is zero, there's nothing to explore. At the very least, in Dark Souls 2, Majula is a hub world. You have 5 points by which it splits out, and those points circle in on each other at various points. You can go into the Forest of the Giants, and then from there, go into. You can end up taking the Funny Crow that takes you all the way to the Lost Bastille. From the Lost Bastille, you can go to No Man's Wharf. From No Man's Wharf, you can go all the way to the Bell Tower. There's interconnectedness. It's not just straight lines. In Dark Souls 3, it is just a straight line up until you make it to the corresponding Lord. You take them out, and then you do another straight line. It's almost like Demon Souls. It is Dark Souls 3 completely fumbled it. I don't think Dark Souls 2 is as good as 1, but it is not as bad as it could be. Also, ain't no way we're talking sloppy when we're having a Dark Souls 2 conversation. Played Dark Souls 2 for 15 minutes and was instantly turned off by not having 360 degrees of movement. It's not that, but freaking Dark Souls 1 doesn't have, at least the original does not have 360 degrees of movement. I would not hold that back against Dark Souls 2 specifically. It wasn't until the remake where it got that, where DS1 was given that. I don't think that's too hard of a change to get used to, man. I think if that's what made you stop playing it, I think you should give it another shot. You're denying yourself a peak gameplay opportunity because of that. Honestly, as a longtime Souls fans, bro is a hive mind. The interconnected world thing is not that important to me. Yeah, because it's only in the first game. I'm much more interested in having good level to level design over an impressive overworld. Even level to level design, I think easily Dark Souls 2 has the best level design for actual areas. Dark Souls 3, again, very boring level design, I'd say. And Dark Souls 1 is very hit or miss. I think for every area like Blight Town that feels, like a genuinely good area, you have the Duke's Archives, which are just kind of, slop. It's just corridor to corridor. I do not know what they were cooking when they made that area. Or the freaking Tomb of the Giants. You have a lot more coal. Even the Poison Swamp area of Dark Souls 2, I think it's its weakest area, but it's at least funny, Black Gulch is just it's just a beeline. It's one hallway to the boss room. And it's just okay, enemy beeline, enjoy, I think that's better than whatever they were trying to do with frickin' Tomb of the Giants. Please don't lower Reggie's Kilpiff counter by enraging him. I'm not okay. I'm freaking sorry. Reggie, don't worry. They're just rage baiting you. DS3 wasn't going for the DS1 world. They went for the Demon Souls level design. Also, ADP was a mistake. ADP is peak. I'll defend ADP through and through. I think the biggest problem with ADP is that it's poorly explained. But I think as an idea, EDP is an amazing idea, and I wish they stuck with it for Dark Souls 3. It's very much so a good idea. I like attributing iframes to a stat. I think that's a good variable thing to do. The only change I would make is actually mention that in the stat description. Say in the stat description that it affects the, because it just says affects evasion. What does that mean? Just put say like affects quality of dodge roll, or phrase it in a better way. Also, have the starting dodge at like minimal ADP be better, so that it's not like super unforgiving at the start. And then I think you have a good system. But I like the idea of ADP. I think it's a good stat. Tying item usage, spell casting speeds. No, I like ADP a lot. And all the people that complain about ADP, they make a mountain out of a molehill. It's not nearly that big of an issue.
Becoming a
Thank
hollow
you.
no longer halves your maximum hit points.
Am I supposed to
Instead,
feel
you
bad
lose a
for
small
Reggie? I
portion
can't
of it
tell.
every time you die, about 10% or so. This does make it easier to continue on after death, but dying repeatedly still adds up. A new item introduced is the life gem, which can be used to slowly
I love
replenish
life
a
gems
portion
as a
of
system
health.
too.
It builds very slowly, so it isn't so much
It's
of a lifesaver,
so
but it can
peak.
be used in emergencies. But
Or a monster moment. Bruh, Shrine of Armada legit had to be nerfed, as it was literal sand beach where it would just where if you stray an inch, you fall to your death with homing mages. Actual skill issue. That's just a skill issue moment.
Gem to heal.
Just woke up from a little nap, and wait, just woke up from a little nap. I see we now have Isabella feet gif. Budget has improved. Look at it. Look at it. Pause. Isabella paw job. Is everything okay with my feet, Mayor? Okay. Ooh, got a little distracted there. Almost as good as Dark Souls 2. You don't need to say sorry so much.
Torch. You can light a torch
Oh, wait.
normal speed. Another grand addition that was heavily touted is the torch.
Dude, I wish they brought back the torch.
Give yourself a light source and to set fire to certain things along your journey.
I wish the lighting system was the one they said they were gonna make and kept. Because genuinely speaking, there are some areas where it's definitely useful, but I wish they did more with it. But the torch idea is genuinely amazing. They should have done more with that. Beans, you are supposed to be the biggest furry, the biggest furry here. I am. I made her smaller. That was just a moment. It was a bit. It was a cutaway gag. Don't worry. I'll never become bigger. Well, no, I'll never become smaller. I will become bigger. Here, hold on. To make up for it. I'm covering you guys now. Are you happy? I'm covering most of what you guys are saying. Do I take up a good amount of screen real estate now?
I found myself ignoring it. I never saw a huge need for having a torch lit, except for maybe two areas.
Yeah.
The Shrine of Amana and the gutter. And while the torch does help those areas, it isn't necessary. The torch
they should have had a lot more darkness.
In the world, but a simple switch or lever would have done the same. Some enemies also fear fire, making them cower into a corner, but only a very small few do that.
Again, the original version of this game was gonna have Cunny, dude. We lost out on a lot. People say it was complications of development. I don't believe that. I think deep down Miyazaki knew that this game had the potential to mog Bloodborne, and then FromSoft would realize they don't need Miyazaki anymore because the B team is perfectly capable of replacing him. So he sabotaged the development of Dark Souls 2 to make Bloodborne look good. That is my idea. Then they add a bunch of enemies in Scholars Edition, and that's why it's BS. They added some stuff, but no, it is not. Scholars is not as bad as people say it is. Get bigger beans, giantess beans. Ooh, whoa. Artists, get on it. Ooh, whoa, giantess beans, ooh, whoa. Someone already said that. I didn't even mean it. Beans are animated. Goon Corner is going to be a regular occurrence? No. Because my Benai is loving this. Well, tell your Benai to reel in its expectations, okay? Don't expect it to happen regularly. This is a special treat for putting up with the coal, okay? No animations allowed. Cunny would have made the best game if only they were allowed to.
And if it isn't expanded upon in a future installment,
it wasn't
worth keeping around. There is
I should be the on to fill your Dark Soul with light.
It's been much
you mean the flame?
To other players, be summoned, and to invade other
players.
Yeah,
the PvP is way better.
Introduced, the name engraved ring, which allows you to easily connect to other players choosing the same god. It's a neat item that makes it a lot easier for you to find
Blue Star in the Goon Corner when?
Can be used to allow voice
Guys, the Goon Corner is a very private affair. I can't tell you what's going on in or out of it, okay?
Lag to be less of an issue. It still happens
Please,
here and there,
Beans.
but for the
I'll
most
send
part,
you
PvP
animated
battles
GIFs.
are much
Sure, but
more
are they
hectic
relevant
than
to the
ever
game?
before.
The
Although
Goon
I
Corner
do take
always
issue
has
with the
to be
new
relevant to
Gray
the game.
Phantom system.
Unless
Some
it
areas of the game
unless I
force you to
decide
invade
it
another
doesn't,
player's
like this
world to
case.
kill them.
But that's a
If you kill
special
them, they
exception. Don't
suffer a
expect
normal
that.
player death.
They
But
look
as a
so
Gray
ugly.
Phantom,
Also, a big
you
gripe
get no
I always
benefit
have
or
with this
bonus.
game is how bad weapon buffs look. They look so ugly on DS2. I think they look kind of not that good in all the games, if I'm being honest. A left, just ignore him. Don't you see he is begging for attention? Why must you be so rude to him, random furry? We must evolve. Push forward. Corner 3 must be fully animated. Or Nakey. Rosie, you're getting too big for your britches, okay? Goon Corner 3? Like that's ever gonna happen. Oswald, if we're taking real Gooner hours, what color are the panties of the Desert Sorceress? Frick, I forgot. Oh, remind me, it's not red. I know most of their fit is red. I want to say either red or tan. Oh, frick, I forgot. Hold on, can I consult the art archives? I can't, not right now.
Killing another player.
Oh, you
Because
got
of this,
me.
the Belfry
You
Tower
got me,
areas
fine.
can waste a lot
I
of
forgot.
time. In fact, I witnessed a large amount of Gray Phantoms willingly
Okay, this
throw
guy
themselves over
sucks.
cliffs so that they can go back to their own worlds instead of
Okay,
having
yeah,
time
dude, you are
wasted.
fumbling
With
this
all the
PvP
tweaks and
encounter.
changes, Dark Souls 2 plays a lot better than
LARP
the
him,
previous two
LARP
games,
him
with
down
some
a peg,
generous allowances.
Beans.
For example, you can now have 3
Nobody
items
thought
equipped
Super
per hand.
Saiyan 3
You can
was
equip twice as
possible
many
till it
ranged and
happened.
twice as many quick
Well,
items.
maybe, just maybe, Rosie, if you hope enough, something may happen. I believe in Goon Corner 3. Also, the female model on DS2 has male shoulders. Cringe. I only play as a Moid in DS2, though. You can make some very funny Moids. You are a false Gooner. Listen, man, ask me what color is any part of the Emerald Herald's body, and I'll be able to answer that, okay? I'm not gooning to the Desert Sorceresses. I'm gooning to the cat and the Emerald Herald. All right?
Great fear before
Let's
it
get
came
that.
out
Let's
that
get that
Dark
clear,
Souls 2
buddy.
would end up being
I'm not a fake
easier than the
gooner. I'm a
previous
passionate
games.
one.
And
I'm a
honestly,
loyal one.
it is.
And
That
my
isn't to say
loyalty
that the
only
game
lies
isn't
to two
challenging, because it
maidens.
still is. But the life gems themselves
Died to
do
the
not heal that
baneful
much on their
queen?
own,
Dude,
but I always had an
washed.
abundance of them my entire
Maybe
playthrough.
the Goon
The same
Corner
goes
4
for
will be
human
the
effigies,
podcast.
the
Okay,
item you
we
use
haven't
to
even
restore your
reached Goon
humanity.
Corner 3.
I averaged around having
Come on.
10 or
You know,
so
you
on me
can't
at any
you
point
can't
in
talk
time.
about 4 before
Enemies
we
still
get
do
to
a
3.
lot of damage and can easily kill you if they land a blow, but a lot of
Yes.
them are easily defeated before they can.
Proceeds
Even
to
the
die.
bosses themselves, which were once a constant
That's it.
highlight in the
I'm
series,
playing
are
CS and
generally
second screening this. All right. I was actually about to put up Goon Corner 3 right now because I do have like a little sneak peek of Goon Corner 3. But since Rosie said that, I guess I'm not good. I guess I'll leave it for later, you know? But to be positive, I really love the item system in DS2. Items are way more of a thing, even more so on Scholar. I agree with that. So much so that one of the starting classes, the Explorer, is straight up just like, oh, you barely have any good gear, but you start with a bunch of items. I like that you have so many herbs for spell casting that just replenish spell casting. You have a ton of these like different damage type bombs, strange little buffs, like one time effect things. I wish they did that more in the other games. Even Elden Ring doesn't. I mean, they kind of do with the crafting system, but it's sloppified in Elden Ring. It doesn't feel as good. When I have to go to some arbitrary crafting menu to craft something, I don't like it anymore, you know? I wish so many games would stop putting in a crafting system. It doesn't automatically make it good. I didn't LARP at all. I'm opening it right now, but now I regret it. I didn't call you a LARPer. It was Umber who called you a LARPer, yet you're taking it out on me. I can't believe you'd be this abusive towards me, Rosie. SMH. No, no, this is all your fault. Now I have to keep asking for Goon Corner 3. It is all his fault. It is. You can blame Iron Rose for that one. He did delay the release of Goon Corner 3. You're gonna have to keep asking, because if you miss a day, then I'll forget completely. I might just delete it. You know. I don't LARP
pretty
CS.
easy.
Don't worry.
Some of them are
I don't know what
complete
CS stands
pushovers.
for.
A small few are still kind of tough,
Okay.
yes, but they are over.
I'm sorry.
A small few are still
What was that?
Some of them are complete pushovers.
Hey, 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 hey. Do not diss on my goat, the congregation. I love this fight. This fight is peak. I love this fight. I will not defend it. Okay? Because it does not need defense. It speaks for itself. This fight is a gem. All right?
A
Cease this
small
slander
few
at
are still
once.
kind of tough,
The crafting
yes,
system in Elden
but
Ring
they
is
are
pots and arrows,
overall
kind of boring.
disappointing.
Also,
And this is where I began to
reminder
notice the
that boiled
biggest
crab
flaw
is
with Dark
overpowered as
Souls 2.
frick.
It isn't very
It,
creative.
it is very
The areas
boring.
that you
And
go
no, dude,
to
isn't
are
prawn like the
standard from the
broken one?
series. Castles,
Give
tombs,
us
and
Goon
outdoor
Corner
areas all
3,
blend
or
together.
I'll grape you, bratty YouTuber. Rosie, you are not Rants, okay? You are not Grim Black Souls. If anything, you're Luca Monster Girl Quest. Your threats of grape mean little when you're saying them shivering on the other side, fearful of what I may do next. You're too submissive and breedable to be able to properly deliver such a threat. SMH. It's the he who sits on the elusive chair is trying to be the bull. How cute. How so very cute. You can't stop me, Milk Pit. Can't let that happen. Maybe next time. Don't worry. He won't get far. He won't be able to do it. You don't have to stop anything. Threatening Bean Scrape is exclusive to Utsy. There's others who may also have the aura to accomplish it. Your paw jobs won't stop me from graping you. You say that now, but the after the aftermath tells a different story. Can this Pro Jared
Without an
continue?
identity of their own. There are a
No matter
handful of
how
really
sexy
cool
your paws
places.
are.
The shaded
See, he's
forest
already
stands out
stopped
to me, but
himself.
for the most part,
Let's
they
see
were
is like a
pretty
slur
mundane. What's more
word.
disappointing is how every area is connected. You begin in Majula, which acts as a
Yes.
hub to access the different areas.
Oh, it's a
much more akin
shopkeep.
to Demon Souls in that
Ooh.
regard. It's a
I'm playing
single
Monster
starting
Girl
point that
Quest
has
and Luca was
several
drained
straight
by a
paths
level 1
shooting
thug.
off from it.
That's
They even have
Rosie.
some of their own
Spiritually
branches,
Rosie
but they all
behavior.
have the same ending
That would
point.
happen. That happened to
Compare
a
that
lot
the
of
world
you.
of Dark
I think a
Souls
lot of
1,
you guys
which
are very
felt
much
like
so
a very
Lucas.
cohesive
Everyone
place
thinks
as
they're a
you're
Grim, but in
playing through it
reality,
and
most of us are
unlocking
Lucas.
shortcuts and
Well, I
hidden
mean, you guys.
passages,
Most of you guys are
begin to
Lucas.
realize that all these areas you're traveling to are somehow interconnected with each other, making the whole thing feel much more organic.
That's
The
fair.
world of Dark Souls 2 is much larger and much easier to navigate,
That's
but
true.
not as intricate as it could have been. This isn't
No,
that
I
big of
agree
a
with
deal,
this
as
point.
I still enjoy traversing the world, but I cannot overlook the lack of creativity when it comes to enemies. Bosses in particular.
No,
You'll quickly notice that a large majority of the enemies you fight are some type of humanoid of varying sizes in armor. The boss
Okay, I think this point is kind of mute. Okay, to be fair, the DLC kind of fixed this. I don't think it's even off the top of my head. You can name like a surprising amount of bosses that are not that. Like you got the gargoyles, you got the frickin' the funny cats, you have the congregate. Well, I guess yeah, no, but completely different type of fight as well. You have the various giant fights. I wouldn't consider Vendrick to be like a guy in armor style of fight. You have the Royal Rat Vanguard, Royal Rat Authority. You have the Deer Duke Freya. There's a ton of fights that aren't like that. I wouldn't even say a majority of the fights are guys in armor. The old Iron King, the freaking final boss of the game, you know? Uh, even a lot of the DLC fights, if things like frickin' Aldia, like no, I think that's just a mute point. I don't know where that came from. A lot of the early bosses are that, I will say that. But to be fair, the first boss isn't that. You have the Last Giant, then you have the Pursuer and the Dragon Rider knights. There are a lot, I will say, but it's not even the majority. I don't think it's a I will say the variety is not the same as in DS1 or DS3, but I don't think it's so much so that it creates a problem. What's wrong with Lord Jared's teeth? I haven't noticed anything wrong with them. Did something happen to Jared? Really random Goon Corner today. Really good Goon Corner though, you gotta admit. Dude, all I'm gonna say, look at this and tell me this isn't peak. Tell me you wouldn't want all that. She's such a brat. Whoa, correction needed. The LARP must continue. Who's LARPing? Beans turned an 8-minute video into a 2-hour LARP circle. What is LARPing going? What LARPing? Who's LARPing here? Why are we saying this is a LARP? Beans is the biggest Dark Souls 2 glazer. I don't LARP DS2. Who's LARPing here? What's the LARP? What do you mean? What is the LARP? What did I just walk in on? Gem posting. How are you going to accuse me of LARP? I'm so thirsty. If only someone could give me some milk for defending me against the LARP. I'll do it, Rosie. Don't worry. To call me a LARP of all people for Dark Souls 2, no less. LARP never ends. SMH.
Bosses
Some
themselves,
people
aside from being easy
do.
to beat, lacked the gravity the previous ones had. Again, a lot of the bosses were some variation of
Dark
guy
Souls
with
1
some
had
armor.
some very,
This isn't to
very
say that the game
bad
doesn't have any good
bosses.
bosses, because there
Gem
are a
alert,
few,
I'm
but
staying.
most of them aren't.
Welcome
It's
then,
made even worse that some of them are
3164.
far too easy to even give the sense of dread that they're supposed to. And some of the best boss fights it has are straight up unchanged repeats from Dark Souls 1.
I'm sorry, this is not an unchanged repeat from Dark Souls 1. This fight is different. It's not they get different moves and there's 5 of them instead of 2. So it is a different fight. I don't think it's as dramatic, but it's in a secret area. It's like an optional secret boss. Also, there are a ton of bosses in Dark Souls 2 that have like insane aura and are very hard and are like very dramatic. The what's it called? The Dark Lurkers one for the end of the like the Covenant of the Dark side quest. Sir Alon, obviously. Vendrick. There's a ton of them. He showed it like the Ivory King is another big one. The Smelter Demon. There's a ton of good fights that are like big and dramatic. And I will say, Dark Souls 2 has a lot of gimmick battles, but I think they're far better executed than Dark Souls 1's. In the DLC, the Grave Robber fight against the 3 Grave Robbers, it's supposed to be like a gank fight. That is way better than the frickin' what's it called? The Chaos Witch fight in Dark Souls 1. That is just way better. It's a funner gimmick. I think it's a pretty good fight. I know it's a controversial one, but there are a lot of stinkers in Dark Souls 2. But the best Dark Souls 2 bosses are better than the best Dark Souls 1 bosses. Alon is overrated. Alon is good. What do you mean Alon is overrated? I think Alon is a very good fight. It's decently rated. The one that's overrated, I think, is Artorias. I like the coffin of Andy and Lele, but people are too hang up on the incest instead of the rest of the surprisingly people are okay with games of torture and all crimes and yet stop at incest. It's kind of weird. It's because when sex a thing equal bad. How the frick is Dark Lurker dramatic? What do you mean? How is it dramatic? You have a whole freaking quest line building up to it. What do you mean? How is it dramatic? It's dramatic because you have to do a quest to get to it. The fight has been. What do you mean? How is it dramatic? It literally has aura. Aura hard. Happy birthday. We gotta move on.
You could argue that these are fan favorites.
We gotta move on.
making
This
a
is awful.
return. I'm going to argue that
Look
this
my
was
name up,
lazy.
Reggie. That's
If
the
you
guy
consider
from
all
Pizza
that
Hut.
nitpicky, that's fine, but it's an issue I couldn't shake from my head the entire time I was playing it. That being said, it's still a great game. You can
It
sink
is.
tons of hours into this. It has so many optional areas and secrets
does.
and
It's
optional
peak.
bosses, and the new game plus mode thankfully does more changes to the game than just making enemies
Oh, that's
deal
true.
more damage to you. I absolutely enjoy
There's
my
like
time
unique
playing
changes
it.
that only
It
happen
does
in New Game Plus
everything
10.
better on a technical and mechanical level. It's that lack of creativity in its design that prevents it from ascending above. the
Notice
others.
how he didn't mention.
Dark Souls 2
Wait.
earns an 8 out of 10.
Thank you,
If
Pro.
you loved the previous Souls games, you'll love this one. If you want to play a Souls game to see what all the fuss is about, this is the best one to start with. Just as long
I
as you
disagree with
accept that you're going to die.
Thank you, Mr. Prometheus Gerard. I notice how he didn't mention runbacks. Notice how he didn't mention, oh, like, you know, the runbacks are insane. There's so many enemies all over the area. Most astroturfed psyopt complaint against the game. Dark Souls 2 hate is literally like SAO hate, where it was literally it's an industry plan. It was crafted. It was designed by YouTubers, you know? SAO is not bad. Mother's Basement and similar soy tubers of like the early 2010s decided that they didn't like SAO and they would make it their life's work to convince Goyam that it's not good. That's what happened with Dark Souls 2. Like the Goyam masses like they were enjoying themselves too much. So Mossad deployed a couple of YouTubers to go there and be like, "Oh, the runbacks are crazy," and just make up a bunch of nonsense that is objectively untrue. Review of the time period, not abused and tarnished by idiot talking point that is not true. You want incest because you think it's hot. I want incest because they can't spread their genes, and also because it's hot. I won't, bro. I don't want to see your Roblox e-dating. How did we get here? People that complain about runbacks are just skill issuing. A runback is this sounds like philosophy of the world by the Shags a bit. What? What does that mean? Listen, um, runbacks are good. The whole idea, when you go into the boss fight, you should not have your full kit of resources available to you. That's the problem with the Stake of Americas in Elden Ring. You're going into the boss, max HP, max MP, max possible spells on you, no Estus depleted, items all on you, fully prepared. With a run back, you are giving yourself like you are saying if you are careful, you can take out every enemy, which A will take some time and potentially consume resources. It might cost you some spells, it might cost you some FP, it might if you get hurt, maybe you'll plop in Estus, just to heal yourself before the fight. Or you can be risky and run. You'll beeline it straight for the boss, but you might lose even more. You'll die on the way there, so you won't get your souls back. You're giving the player a choice to take. If you just spawn them at the boss door, then okay, there's no choice to take there. Dark Souls 2, if you clear, it's easy to clear out the enemies. If you go as intended and not just beeline it to the end, then yeah, the enemy spawns are logical. They make sense. But if you beeline it, then you're making that risky choice. And obviously the game is going to like punish that. But if you're able to do it, then you save on a ton of things. Dark Souls 3, I think did a fair balance of it, but I think it laid too much on the runbacks kind of were just arbitrary at that point. There weren't enemies or any obstacles, so it just felt like walking there. And then Elden Ring just gave up completely. I didn't like that Elden Ring did that. It just gives up completely on it. Philosophy of the World is a song by the band The Shags. I'd recommend to anyone who likes listening to music while on anything. I'll give it a listen. I do in fact have two big old fluffy ears on me. I might give it a gander. I can't really have an unbiased opinion on this because I had like 1K plus hours on DS1 when DS2 came out. But I'm tempted to say DS2 is the easiest Souls game. DS3 is easier. That's no. I wouldn't say DS2 is the easiest. I'd say DS3 is definitely easier if we're not counting DLC. With the DLC, sure. I think DS3's DLC is some of the hardest stuff, but the base game of DS3 is not hard. DS2 is definitely harder than base game DS3. So runbacks shouldn't even be an issue. Yeah, they're not, but people play the game very poorly and then blame their skill issue on that. And From Software are goyim, and they, do that. They listen to them. The most horrific crimes could occur in media to no reaction, but if a single slightly edgy sex thing is said/happens, people start reacting like an act of terrorism was committed. Your game can be, I mean, it's the same thing how like people have it's like that one Joker panel where it's like I may be a murderer, cannibal, serial killer, sociopath, but I would never do the Heckin' racism. That's going too far, Chud. And it's like, oh my god, you freaking please don't write anything at all ever if that's how you write a character. My beautiful mm, beautiful character. This description describes Arthur Morgan, but we're not ready for that conversation. Either way, it's yeah, people have their preferences. It's gay when you enforce them over people. He so be shirtless. I love kitties, mommies. I love kitty mommies. I love kitties mommies. Minor spelling mistake. I don't know what you mean. There's no enemy or boss in DS2 that equals to the difficulty of Nameless King or Lothric Brothers. Nameless King is so easy. What are you talking about? I beat Nameless King on my second attempt. Genuinely Lothric brothers were hard, I'll be honest, but they're not like Suralan hard or they're not like Fume Knight hard. But I will say they are difficult. But Nameless King, what are you talking about? Okay, my match is starting. Wish me luck. Hope it goes well, Rosie. We should probably also return to where we came. Whoa. Back here. Back here again. What do you look at that? I'm a bit big. Back here. I became even bigger. Look at that. Feet. Come on. Like? Do you like that? Someone should draw beans like that. Someone should draw beans in that pose. Instead of holding a phone, though, she should be holding a... I don't know. I don't know. Well, that's for you to decide. That's up to. That's the beautiful thing. That's up to interpretation. But she should definitely have the paws out. A lawn is easy as frick. Okay, goodbye, Beans. For real this time. Okay, I shall compliment Beans. Ah, thank you. We gooning good tonight. Y'all know torture actually forces people to frick your mind up, making you forget things more. Torture sucks. You should try Marathon. I think it's pretty similar. Virgil, bye Rose, finally. What are you, draw beans like what? With the paws out. You look at that pose right there. The pose on my wallpaper. I left for a moment. No, I meant that. Artists, take notes. Epic idea. Beans with the paws out? No respect here. This is the goon ball. Why would you have respect? Despair now. Guess I'll go back to watching lore VODs. 228. Catch up. We got more lore coming next week. I'll post the schedule for next week's streams later tonight, but look forward. Definitely more Deltarune. Definitely more Library of Ruina. Definitely more Terraria. And we'll play another funny, zany one-off game. We're going to do a lot of one-offs for a while. Don't worry. One-off Wednesdays. Probably not on Wednesday, but we'll do something like Marathon, but not Marathon and actually good. I like feet. Sexy the feet. But those are paws, not feet. They're even hotter. Either way, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to smash that join button. Watch the rants video if you haven't. I put a lot of love into it. And look forward to the next video coming out very, very soon. I can't announce it yet, but if you're a premium beaner, you know what it is. Make sure to please donate over at ko-fi.com/thecoolbeansman. Your support means the world to me. Follow me on Zitter.com to see me post gems and join the Discord if you're epic. Once again, big, big thank you to Kaz for becoming a premium beaner, to Freekill, to Narbonk, and I suppose to Bagel and Karak, even though they're jewels, for the donations. Very cool. Your support is marvelous. Thank you for the treat. The hell this Russian talking about? I'ma smash you, not the button. If it's you, Kaz Code. I mean, you are a premium beaner. My body, your choice. Good night, everyone. Love your friends and family. Love yourself now. Muddle kindness of the day. Beans, I genuinely thought you were weird, but when I watched you, okay, that's a start. You were weird when I watched you the first time, but I am so glad I kept watching. I really do appreciate the streams and videos, and I hope you enjoyed Deadbolt. Have a good night. Well, that was a bit of an unorthodox start, but thank you so much. I'm glad that you grew to like me. Kind of like a parasite. I wasn't there. You didn't want me there at the start, but eventually you grew to accept me. How beautiful. Rest well, everyone. Random furry jealous they can't get in the server SMH. With time, all can. Well then, I've been Beans, I am Beans, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.